Long Zhanyan, you're just a concubine's daughter. Being able to become the empress is your good fortune.
Father, even if you betrothed me to a beggar, I'd still have a way to live. But the emperor is gravely ill. If I enter the palace, I will have to be buried alive with him.
Enough nonsense. How dare you defy the Empress Dowager's decree?
Husband, why don't you all go out and let me talk to Yenner?
Let go of me.
Go. You'd better not try anything. Wait obediently for the palace to come and fetch the bride. If you dare cause any trouble and affect Yenner's marriage to Prince Chi, I'll make your death as miserable as your lowly mother's.
It was you who killed my mother?
Nails through her lips, limbs chopped off, and thrown into a dung bucket. Choked to death alive. How pitiful indeed.
Aren't you afraid my father will kill you when he finds out?
Ha! A joke. Do you think he cares? About the life of a lowly servant? Let me tell you the truth. This marriage of yours was personally requested by the father you respect so much. Congratulations, General. Our Long family will soon have an empress. What an honor for our lineage.
Honor for our lineage? As long as I die, the Long family will be guilty of defying the imperial decree, and face the extermination of the entire clan.
The palace envoys will arrive soon. If that girl refuses the bridal sedan, then tie her onto it. The children of the Long family must naturally put the family's honor first.
How laughable. Even a vicious tiger doesn't eat its young. A prestigious general's manner, yet so beastly.
You, this thing that knows no rank. This is the Grand Preceptor's chair. How dare a lowly servant like you sit on it?
The imperial edict of investiture has been issued. I am now the Empress of Great Zhou. Since you don't know the difference between ruler and subject, this Empress will teach you today. What rank and status mean.
You rebellious child. Are you trying to rebel?
Rebel? General Long, have you forgotten? It was you, for wealth and glory, who personally requested this investiture decree for me. Or is it that your entire Long family is so presumptuous that you don't even hold an imperial investiture decree in regard?
What's going on? The eldest miss was always so timid. What's with her today? Even a dog, when backed into a corner, she'll always bite back anyway. Let her make a fuss. Her fate is to be buried with the Emperor anyway, General. Don't be angry. I think Yenner didn't mean to offend you on purpose. She's just still young. She doesn't know any better yet. As long as she hasn't stepped into the palace gate yet, the position of Empress is still up for grabs. Father, just let it go. Since elder sister has already agreed to enter the palace, as a daughter of the Long family, I also have to consider the bigger picture. I won't hold this against elder sister today, TCH. Wait until tomorrow when all the elders are gone, and you'll see how I deal with you.
This is absolutely ridiculous. You're all too scared to die, yet you want me to die in your place. What kind of logic is this?
You don't get free food at the General's manor. You've enjoyed 16 years of wealth and luxury in the Long estate. It's time you pay the price.
You want to use my life to exchange for the Long family's future glory and fortune? You'll have to pay a price for that too, won't you?
I'll beat you to death today, you unfilial daughter.
Daring to lay a hand on the future Empress is treason. General Long, go right ahead.
Useless good for nothing. She's going to the palace sooner or later. Why are you arguing with a dead woman walking?
The old madam has practiced Buddhism for many years. I wonder what she has really learned from the Buddha. Being cruel and heartless, utterly merciless and ruthless, or Sending her own granddaughter to her death just to beg for a wealthy marriage for the family?
Say whatever you want to say.
I want my birth mother to be given the title of the official wife of the Long family, be enshrined in the Long family ancestral hall on the altar, and receive the incense offerings of the Long family.
What right do you have to bargain with me?
Then, old madam, you'd better pray in front of the Buddha. Then after I enter the palace, the emperor will collapse and die immediately. Or even if I only be the empress for one day, the general's manor will not have a good time.
She's gone completely out of line. How dare she threaten us? I will beat her to death today.
Don't be in a hurry. When the palace's instructing aunt comes tomorrow, she will come to her senses and face reality. This servant greets the general's wife. Auntie, you must have had a hard journey. Please go inside and have a cup of tea first. Thank you for your kindness, madam. May I ask if the eldest young lady is in her room? Go call the eldest young lady here. Madam, we already called her, but, she said. But the eldest young lady is sleeping too deeply to wake up. Look at what time it is. How can she still be sleeping at a time like this? I think she's just scared out of her wits and pretending to be asleep. Please wait a moment, Auntie. I'll go wake her up. Ah. Ghost. Ah.
Ah, it's raining.
What are you doing here playing these silly tricks? Are you out of your mind? No need to think about it. After the emperor passes away, you can die immediately.
Mother, are you cursing the current emperor?
Auntie, don't misunderstand. That's not what I meant. Please be cautious with your words, madam. Such treasonous talk. If it reaches the palace, the entire general's mansion might not survive tomorrow. Yes, Auntie's lesson is right. I was just frightened for a moment. I didn't know this little wretch was sleeping with a ghost mask. How dare you? The little wretch in Madame Long's mouth is the empress of our great Zhou. Huiyuxian, second-rank palace instructress, pays respects to Her Majesty the Empress.
Let's talk after you wake up.
So this is the poor wretch destined for palace burial. Please don't take offense, Auntie. She's always been like this. What are you saying? Her Majesty needs her nap. How could a servant take offense? If you have nothing else, madam, please return. Your Majesty, the palace rules.
Sure. Later. It'll ruin my appetite.
Long Zhengyan, you've become quite bold. Not only did you scar my face, you even dared bully mother. Today, I will make you pay tenfold. You dare dodge? You're just burial fodder. And you actually think you're the lofty empress? Seems you've forgotten the lessons from before. Want to try needles under your fingernails again?
No.
No wonder they pushed you out as a burial pawn. Turns out you're truly useless. Remember this. You'll always be just a dog at my feet. I say stand, you stand. I say kneel, you kneel. I say die. You die immediately. How dare you assault Her Majesty? I'm the second young miss, most favored in the general's mansion. You dare disrespect me? I'll tell father. And have him chop off your heads. Quite the display, second young miss. Mistress, how should we deal with her?
Ba. I have a soft heart. Can't bear too much cruelty. Just chop off one hand, strip her, and throw her out.
You little bastard. Forgotten the pain already? Daring to cross me? Take her away. Slap her face. Let go. You have such nerve. Daring to rebel against your superior? I'm the general's second daughter. Mistress, is this servant's handling satisfactory?
If you won't listen to my advice, don't ask me again. Handle it yourself.
Mother, you must stand up for me. I'll have his fingers chopped off one by one to feed the dogs. That little wretch has some nerve. This is bone-dissolving powder. It won't kill her, but it'll make her insides ache for 10 hours straight. Find a way to make her drink it. Then tie her up with rope. I want to watch that wretched maid suffer in agony. Madam, what if the palace investigates? What are you afraid of? The old mistress will handle any trouble. The palace just wants a presentable face. I want to see. Even if she becomes queen for a day, so what? She can't make the Long family suffer. A ghost.
A mere bone-dissolving powder is nothing to me. Just like ordinary tea. Since you like it so much, I'll let you have it.
Cough. Mother, what's wrong?
The palace wedding procession is here. What is that unfilial son? Still doing hiding in his room?
The consort is reluctant to leave. General, please order the entire household to come out and bid farewell on their knees. Wretch. Haven't you harmed me enough already? Now you expect me, the general's wife, to kneel before a mere concubine's daughter? Mother, I have a way to make that little wretch get into the sedan chair obediently. Grandmother is concerned for sister and specially ordered bird's nest soup. Sister, you mustn't disappoint her kindness. Long Zhangyan, oh Long Zhangyan. This is a gift I've carefully prepared for you. Dare to oppose me? I'll make you suffer and die after entering the palace, with the imperial physicians finding no trace.
Truly stubborn and foolish.
Enjoy your meal, sister. I'll take my leave. Your Highness, the auspicious hour is almost past.
I will go out when all 72 members of the Long household have assembled.
By the Empress Dowager's decree, if the auspicious hour is missed today, the entire Long family will be buried with her.
General Long actively petitioned to send his daughter to the palace. Why? We all understand. If you delay this important matter, for the sake of face, wouldn't that be a loss? Consider the gains and losses yourself, General.
We bid farewell to Her Highness the Empress.
Humph. Although the old lady is an elder, she is only a second-rank noblewoman. Your humble servant bids farewell to Her Majesty the Empress.
Unfilial son.
Let her be proud for a few more hours. How dare this lowly wench humiliate our Long family? Fortunately, she won't live to see. Ah. Exionaire, what's wrong with you?
Quick! Call the physician.
Long Zhangyan, regarding this grudge. I, your humble servant, have given you an answer. Are you satisfied?
Your Majesty, news from the palace. His Majesty is gravely ill. All procedures are waived. Her Majesty is to enter the Phoenix Pavilion to bathe and dress. She will attend His Majesty in the bedchamber tonight. Her Highness Consort Tong has arrived. Your Highness, the one inside is the new Empress who just entered the palace. News came from outside the palace today. They say she, a low-born daughter of a servant, actually used her status as Empress to force the entire Long family to kneel before her. Although she's just a scapegoat, she has still occupied my rightful position for several days. I want to see for myself what capabilities she possesses, Your Highness. Consort Tong is notoriously vicious and ruthless. Now that you've taken her position as Empress, she will certainly not let you off easily. You are new here. It might be wise to take a step back for now.
Vicious and ruthless.
Yet she possesses such a fine appearance. It would be a pity to simply have her buried alive with the deceased.
And, according to palace protocol, how should one greet the Empress?
In reply to the Empress, one should perform a kneeling bow. What kind of thing are you? To be worthy of my kneeling before you? Open your dog eyes wide and see clearly who our mistress is. You dare offend Her Highness Consort Tong for a dying woman? Do you also wish to join her in death? This servant dares not. After all, she's just a lowly, illegitimate daughter. To die with the title of Empress is a bargain for you.
Oh? It seems Consort Tong is quite envious. How about I bestow this title upon you?
Seeking death.
In my hundreds of years of life, this is the first time someone has dared to be so insolent.
In this palace, I am the one and only Empress. You are merely a lowly thing destined to die in my place. What right do you have to speak to me with the airs of an Empress? Consider this slap a lesson. The Emperor is gravely ill. It's uncertain whether she'll even live to see tomorrow morning. Ha! Hitting you dirties my hand. Raise the palanquin. Escort Her Highness Consort Tong back to her palace.
Halt!
What do you think you're doing? You dare hit me?
Since Consort Tong doesn't know her place as the head of the Imperial Harem, it is my duty to teach her a good lesson.
Ah.
If you want to die, just step forward.
Ah.
First, you are a consort and I am the Empress. No matter how long you've been in the palace, you must bow and greet me when you see me. Second, as a concubine of His Majesty, how dare you curse the Emperor to an early death? Do you want your entire clan executed?
Invite Empress to enter the palace for the night.
I leave people be if they leave me be, but if anyone dares to be reckless again, this is what will happen to them.
Your Majesty. Look at your face. I will kill that bitch for sure. Your Majesty. This servant heard that the Emperor's condition is not good. And now you've offended Consort Tong, I'm afraid.
The Long Clan sent me here just to be a sacrificial burial anyway. What difference does it make if I offend more people?
Why don't you beg the Emperor for help?
This girl is actually quite loyal. If the original owner had really been taken for the burial, that would have been her only fate too. Luckily, she got me instead, and I can keep her safe.
Your Majesty, your face. Certainly, Consort. Please, her life.
Drag her out. Dig out her eyes and feed them to the dogs. What is the Emperor's current condition?
Back to you, Consort. The Emperor hasn't been able to keep any medicine down for days. Hundreds of Imperial physicians from the Imperial Hospital have all tried, but none can save him. The Emperor. I'm afraid the Emperor won't make it through tonight.
That bitch Long Jinyan dares to bully me hiding behind her title as Empress. Once the Emperor dies, I will torture her until she wishes she were dead.
This.
How is this possible?
How insolent. You dare not greet me and the Empress when you see us? Long live the Emperor, 10,000 long lives. 1,000 years to the Empress, 10,000 years.
Empress. 1,000 years. Hundreds of Imperial physicians couldn't do anything. It's been less than an incense stick's time. How can the Emperor look perfectly fine?
Hurry up.
The servant is Jinru, the head palsy maid of Jinkuan Palace. See the Empress. Don't be afraid, Your Majesty. The Emperor is just asleep.
Who are you?
This old one is your Empress. Before you fell unconscious, you issued an edict demanding the Empress be buried alive. The Empress Dowager issued a decree to depose the Empress, and then arranged a new marriage for you with another Empress. This old one is that unfortunate new Empress, destined to accompany you to your death.
The Tong family. It seems I have underestimated them. She looks to be only in her teens. Yet she dares to call herself this old one in front of me.
This old one has lost count of the centuries lived. The youthful appearance is merely what your eyes perceive. But eyes are the least reliable. You possess the fate of an earthly emperor, under the purple tenuity emperor's domain. This old one cannot interfere with your life and death, only awaken you temporarily.
Playing tricks with ghosts and gods. Aren't you afraid I will kill you with one sword strike?
Young man, don't be so hot-tempered.
You! Is she dead?
Asleep.
Carry her to the couch. The floor is cold. Lying like this all night will make her ill.
Your Majesty now has sufficient strength to carry her.
I am a dying patient. How dare you? You!
Indeed, your Majesty is dying. But you are no longer a patient.
How much longer can I live?
12 hours.
Announce the decree. Tomorrow's morning court.
Heaven has shown mercy. Emperor, you have truly awakened.
Truly extraordinary in bearing. No wonder a fool like Consort Tong could ascend to the position of Empress.
It's good you're awake. Imperial Physician Chen, quickly take His Majesty's pulse.
The pulse is calm. His Majesty's dragon body is already well.
If His Majesty learns that I, unwilling to be buried alive, found Long Zhongyan, this little wretch to be the scapegoat, I fear. This concubine has failed in managing the rear palace. That is why the Empress Dowager, my mother, stripped me of my status and established a new Empress. I beg your Majesty to punish me.
You have always been timid. I originally thought my time was up. Fearing your temperament would leave you bullied and humiliated in the harem. I issued an edict for you to accompany me to the Pure Realm. I imagine that edict must have frightened you.
Your Majesty and I have been husband and wife for many years. Naturally we should share a bed in life. And a grave in death. Your Majesty's edict is a great favor to me. I am nothing but grateful. How could I be afraid? Even if I were stripped of my position as Empress, my heart has long been decided. If your Majesty truly departed, I would naturally follow.
Now that I have awakened, that edict is null and void.
Since the Emperor has pleaded for you, I will grant you one more chance. The affairs of the 6 palaces shall be temporarily managed by this Dowager. After the Empress has tempered herself for some time, you may assist the Empress in governing the 6 palaces. I obey the decree. You must be Long Zhongyan. Come to my side. May I ask, Empress? Upon seeing the Empress Dowager, why do you not kneel?
The descendants of the Long family kneel only to heaven, earth, and the tomb of Pangu. We do not even kneel to the Jade Emperor of Heaven. How then would we kneel to a mortal Empress Dowager?
True enough. You are merely the least favored concubine-born daughter of the Long Manor. It's to be expected that you would have some unbecoming, petty manners. That is normal.
Your servant pays respects to the Empress Dowager. Ah.
Your Highness, are you unwell somewhere?
I'm hungry.
Truly an unbecoming thing.
I am weary. All of you, withdraw. You, sit down and eat with us.
Your Majesty, this is against protocol.
At this point, what is there to say about protocol? Once 12 hours pass, I will. Why have you grown distant from me? Long Zhongyan, I entrust Jean Ru to you. I want you to swear that no matter what, you will ensure Jean Ru's safety.
This emperor is strange. Since he favors this Jean Ru, why doesn't he simply take her into the harem? You two go be lovey-dovey over there. An old woman like me gets hungry easily.
Disrespectful old age.
It seems your Majesty believes in this old one's identity.
If I didn't believe, would you still be sitting here unharmed? But regardless of who you are, no matter how old you may be, before me, you are just a girl in her teens.
As you wish. However, this old one must remind you once more. Your time is short.
Your Majesty, Master Baoguang has arrived. You may leave as well. I have matters to discuss with the Master. Amiba. This humble monk pays his respects to Auntie. Master Baoguang doesn't even kneel to me, yet he kneels to her? Who exactly is this woman? Does the Master know her identity? Your Majesty, if the lady is willing to lend a hand, the throne would not be lost.
Watch your words, young monk. Since you know my identity, you should know. I never meddle in worldly affairs lightly.
I have overstepped. But the situation is urgent now. I hope the lady can offer some guidance.
Speak.
His Majesty wishes to preserve the Crown Prince's life. What is the lady's wise counsel?
Depose the crown prince.
Impossible. My other sons are all mediocre. Only the crown prince shows some intelligence.
Intelligence alone is not enough to shoulder the great responsibility.
Your Majesty, the lady speaks sense. Depose the crown prince. Grant him a leisurely princely title. This not only saves his life, but also weakens the power of the Tong family, greatly benefiting the court and the state. The crown prince was born to the empress and consort Tong. Consort Tong is Her Majesty the Empress Dowager's own niece. Her Majesty would certainly favor him. If it were another consort, mercy might not be shown.
The Empress Dowager is not one to follow blindly. She has ambition, and she is also a Tong by birth. Is your Majesty so certain that the Empress Dowager favors her own grandson over her own nephew? In other words, is your Majesty so certain that you are the Empress Dowager's own son?
The whole world knows it.
What the whole world knows may not be the truth.
What do you mean?
Your Majesty's birth mother was Consort Hui, put to death by the late Emperor.
How dare you?
A grandson with no blood relation, and a nephew with blood relation, who shares her surname. Who would she choose? Believe it or not. I am not lying to you.
You.
Didn't I tell you long ago? Stay calm. At least you can die in peace.
Lady, wait! If a regent must be recommended, does the lady have a candidate?
Prince Anning, Murong Qing Tian.
Your Majesty has passed away by the mandate of heaven. The Emperor decrees, since ascending the throne, toils have worn down our health. Fearing we may not have long, we hereby appoint Prince Anning, Murong Qing Tian, as regent. Long live the Emperor, 10,000 years. News from the palace says, before the Emperor passed away, he announced the revocation of the decree for Empress Long to be buried alive.
It is indeed surprising. What's even more unexpected is that he would appoint me as regent. Does he not know that my mother's eyes have been incurable for years? This vengeance of mine will one day be demanded from Empress Dowager Zhongxian.
You were stripped of your military power and have been an idle prince for 2 years. He likely believes that you, Prince Anning, pose no threat to him anymore.
My imperial brother never led troops. How would he understand that while a military tally can be taken back, winning the hearts of the army is far harder?
I heard he and the eldest daughter of the Long family talked all night in the Jingquin Hall the night before last. Perhaps that's related to his change of mind.
Now the Tong family stands unchallenged. Surely they won't tolerate her, an Empress Dowager from a different clan. Send people into the palace immediately to keep a close watch on this pawn. After all, she is a former Empress Dowager. If used wisely, she can at least counterbalance Empress Dowager Zhongxian.
By the mandate of heaven, the Emperor decrees, this Emperor's dragon fortune has returned to the heavens. The Crown Prince succeeds the throne. Empress Long, virtuous and fitting as the Earth's pattern, is honored as Mother Empress Dowager. Consort Tong, who gave birth to the new Emperor, is honored as Holy Mother Empress Dowager. Empress Dowager Zhongxian, benevolent and virtuous, shines brightly. She is honored as the holy and prosperous Empress Dowager Zhongxian and will move to the Xian Palace. So it is decreed.
What a fine Holy Mother Empress Dowager. All of this was originally mine. Today, by the name of the new Emperor's birth mother, I still have to live under her shadow. That wretch Long Zhanyan. How dare she? My aunt always says there's plenty of time, but this anger. How can I swallow it? Your Highness, calm your anger. Now that the late Emperor is gone. If you truly wish to take her life, what's so difficult about it? My elder brother has long been trading abroad. He obtained this from the western regions. Beauty's ashes. It takes effect 3 hours after ingestion. The symptoms are no different from heart palpitations. The old bones in the Imperial Hospital would never detect it. The peach blossoms in our courtyard are in full bloom. Why not invite her under the pretense of admiring the flowers? Once the doors are closed, whether she lives or dies will be entirely up to you, Empress Dowager. Though she doesn't know her place. She unexpectedly picked up the position of Empress Dowager. If things blow up, I'm afraid. Although she is the Mother Empress Dowager. You, after all, have the Grand Empress Dowager backing you. Behind you is the entire Tong family. Moreover, the Long family. Sent her here as a scapegoat in the first place. Who would offend you for a mere scapegoat? After it's done, you won't be short of rewards. I will make sure that wretch never returns. The late Emperor has just passed, and Empress Dowager Tong has summoned you under the pretense of admiring flowers. This must be a trap. The Tong family is extremely powerful. Your Highness, you better lay low for now.
Why should I hide? Life in the palace is dreadfully boring. Since they want to stir up trouble, I'll just play along with them.
Your Highness, are you sure you don't need me to go with you?
No need. You stay here at Roland Palace.
You're a bit late. Empress Dowager Tong has already retired for the night. Please wait here.
The sun is blazing high, yet you make guests wait outside? What kind of rule is this?
Rules? In this palace, my Empress Dowager is the rule.
You really are getting more and more insolent as you age. Now even a measly little servant girl dares to act so arrogantly in front of me? Who do you think you are? How dare you talk about rules to me?
I work for Empress Dowager Tong. You dare hit me?
I am the Empress Dowager of the Great Zhou dynasty. Why wouldn't I be allowed to hit a mere servant like you?
This is Qingning Palace.
So what?
Empress Dowager Tong will never let you get away with this.
Empress Dowager Tong is really throwing her weight around, isn't she? I'm afraid she's forgotten the lesson she learned last time.
Long Zhenyan, how dare you? You're in Qingning Palace, yet you dare act so recklessly.
Empress Dowager Tong invited me here to admire flowers. Where are the flowers? Another poisoning attempt. How dreadfully boring.
Admiring flowers is just an excuse. I asked you here, sister, because I actually want to talk to you about something on my mind. I dreamed of the late emperor last night. He said he's so lonely, he can barely breathe.
Can't breathe? Well, if that's the case, why don't we open his coffin and take a look? Maybe his nostrils are just blocked.
What the late emperor means is, he wants someone to go keep him company.
Since you miss the late emperor so much, why don't you just go join him? That way, you avoid decades of extra suffering, really.
Since you're being so ungrateful, don't blame me for being ruthless. Guards, take her away and keep her under close guard.
I dare any of you to move. By the late emperor's edict, I am the Mother Empress Dowager. Showing disrespect to me is a capital offense. If any of you has a death wish, just step forward.
A bunch of useless idiots. Have you all forgotten who holds the power in this world now? This world belongs to the Tong family. If you dare go against me, you'd better weigh your own worth first.
Since you refuse to see reason, I won't hold back anymore.
The Prince Regent has arrived. Are you all right, Empress?
I'm fine. I just had a nice cup of good tea.
Greetings, Your Highness Prince Regent. Though you now hold the esteemed title of Prince Regent, is it really appropriate for you to barge straight into the imperial harem like this today?
The Emperor and I were discussing state affairs in the Imperial study. I took a break between meetings, so I thought I'd come pay my respects to my Imperial sister-in-law. Who would have thought that the Qingning Palace would be so lively? Before the late Emperor passed away, he issued an edict abolishing the burial of living servants. How can you act so recklessly, sister-in-law? Aren't you putting the late Emperor in the wrong?
I originally intended to invite Empress Long here to appreciate flowers together. Who would have expected such a misunderstanding to occur? It's all the fault of that insolent servant girl. I will definitely punish her properly.
Jean Rue, escort Empress Long back to their palace.
Yes, Your Majesty. Long Zhenyan, I will make you pay for this sooner or later.
Sister-in-law, the late Emperor has passed. Please accept my condolences.
It's thoughtful of you to care, Prince.
However, if you still value your own life, sister-in-law, stay hidden in your Rulon Palace and don't come out. Otherwise, I saved you once, but I won't be able to save you a second time.
Humph, why would I need you to save me?
Asan, you will stay in Rulon Palace from now on, to protect the Empress Dowager.
Yes, Your Highness.
She's quite good looking. It's nice to have her stay here to please the eye. In that case, thank you very much, Prince.
Oof.
Are you injured, Empress?
When the late Emperor passed away, he ordered me to protect you. Do you think someone capable of protecting the late Emperor's beloved woman in this imperial harem would allow herself to be bullied this easily?
Empress, who exactly are you? Even Master Beoguang respects you so deeply. The late Emperor only spent one day with you, yet he trusted you completely. This servant really can't help but be curious. I hear you always refer to yourself as this old woman. Is it true that you're really that old?
My body isn't old, but my heart is. Did you invite the Prince Regent here?
I was originally going to find the prince, but before I could even leave the palace, I saw him leading his men here. It's lucky he arrived just in time. Otherwise, I really don't know what would have happened.
Just in time. I'm afraid that many people in my palace are his spies, aren't they?
Mother, that bitch is far too arrogant. He dares to slap me now, sooner or later. He won't even respect you, you fool. To kill someone in this palace, why go through such trouble? My queen mother means, you just can't be more careful. Just add some slow-acting poison to her meals daily. Let her body weaken gradually, she'll die within a year. Who would investigate? The queen mother is indeed thoughtful.
You stay, the rest of you, leave.
Your Highness, perhaps let him go? Rumors are spreading in the palace. They're all saying your Highness is morally corrupt, causing chaos and flattery. Your Highness, your reputation is ruined.
Mouths are on others, I can't control them.
But if it reaches the Grand Empress Dowager and the Emperor's ears?
She would love for me to do this.
Is your highness tired? How about let Dame massage you?
Oh, you know massage?
Learned a bit.
Try it then. Leave. I will summon you again tomorrow.
Shall I help your highness to the bed?
I don't like disobedient people.
Your highness.
Out.
Did he offend you just now?
How dare he offend me? I let him serve in the hall. Just to put someone's mind at ease.
Who does your Highness mean?
A handsome little boy.
What little boy in the palace? Oh, one more thing. The eunuch serving meals poisoned the food, he's not caught yet. How would your Highness like to deal with him?
Beat him to death with clubs. Did you check what poison it was?
A slow-acting poison, not immediately fatal. But if taken long-term, it weakens the body, drains vitality.
Forget it, he's just working for others, let him be.
Your Highness means, let him keep poisoning. That won't do.
The poisoner is either the Grand Empress Dowager's person, or Empress Tong's person. Letting him poison puts their minds at ease. It's easier for me too, silly girl. She poisons her poison. I decide whether to eat it.
This servant is foolish. But the one your Highness mentioned. Who is that handsome little boy?
She was just sent in. How could she be so impatient for company?
At her blooming age, you should be more understanding. You don't understand women. Once a woman falls in love with a man, she becomes utterly devoted to him. This method will keep her quietly in Roland Palace. And also, in the future, when we need to use her, she will have no choice but to comply.
Keep a close watch. Don't let a bastard be born. At this critical moment, he must not die.
Don't worry. Long John Yen, as my nominal Empress Dowager, daring to engage with a man in a harem, utterly preposterous.
Did anyone see it with their own eyes? What you should do is have the Empress control the gossip in the harem. Don't let these rumors spread to the common folk, tarnishing the royal family's dignity.
I'm afraid they might not be mere rumors.
Enough. I will issue an edict tomorrow to seal Roland Palace. Apart from supplying daily necessities, no one is allowed in or out.
Seal the palace? Seal it well. That suits me just fine.
Auntie, how is that good? They clearly see you here, alone with no family, and dare to bully you so openly.
Enough. I need you to run an errand for me.
Just give the order, Auntie.
Go out and find someone to build a residence for me in the city. Go.
Auntie, this isn't enough.
Figure out the rest yourself. This position of Empress Dowager doesn't have much profit to skim.
Auntie could just sell a few pieces of jewelry, couldn't you?
Who would dare buy palace items?
You can't mean for me to steal?
At your age, how can you say steal? You can borrow. Return it when you have the money, simple.
Young Master Longwu is indeed generous with his money. Yes.
Don't miss out. Fortune telling, face reading. No charge if inaccurate.
Seems I don't need to leave the palace to watch today's drama.
Noble one, please save my life. Ah. Consort Yuan. The Empress sent people to kill me. I beg you, save me.
Come inside first.
Don't be afraid.
All of you, armed, charging towards my Roland palace. What is the meaning of this?
Empress Dowager, please calm your anger. We are under the Empress's orders to bring the escaped consort Yuan back. I wonder if the Empress Dowager could allow us to search inside.
Search? What are you? How dare you disturb my peace? Kick A-san out.
Your Majesty, can he really handle this alone?
These guards are making a mountain out of a molehill. A-san is the Prince Regent's man. How dare he offend the Prince Regent?
I'm just following orders. Please forgive me if I've offended you. Could you please ask Brother A-san to plead my guilt to the Empress Dowager for me?
Concubine Yuan, just bear with it. You'll feel better after the dressing. Thank you.
You can stay here after the dressing. For now. The Empress doesn't dare to barge into my Roland palace forcefully.
Thank you, Your Majesty. It's just that I panicked and ran away just now. I didn't think it through carefully. Now that I've calmed down, I know I shouldn't have run away. And I shouldn't have dragged you into this, Your Majesty. The Empress has always hated me to the core. She finally pinned the charge of murdering the imperial heir on me. How could she let me go easily? If the Emperor trusts me, I am lucky. If he doesn't, I will accept my fate calmly. I won't bring disgrace to my Chen family's name.
Truly a daughter of the Chen family, you do have some integrity.
Empress is here. Your Majesty. Greetings, Your Majesty the Empress. I greet you, Mother.
Rise. The Grand Empress Dowager issued an order that no one is allowed to enter or leave Roland Palace. Yet you come with such a big show of force. What does this mean?
Concubine Yuan has committed a crime and broke into Roland Palace, disturbing your peace, Mother. I suppose you just don't know the whole story. That's why you're covering for this wretch. As for the Grand Empress Dowager and the Emperor, I will go plead guilty to them myself.
You are smart enough, little mistress. But Roland Palace is no place to hide. That mistress can't even protect herself. How can she protect you?
I forced my way in here on my own. This has nothing to do with Her Majesty the Empress Dowager.
Stop talking nonsense. Take her away.
Empress, what does this place look like to me? Anyone I choose to keep here is not yours to take away just because you want to.
Don't be foolish, Mother. Concubine Yuan has committed a grave mistake and deserves to be punished. Yet you hide her here. What are you planning?
Is the Empress questioning me?
I dare not. It's just that Concubine Yuan's crime is known to everyone. If you insist on protecting her, I'm afraid it will be hard to convince everyone.
In that case, then Empress, today you will write here in my place. Settle this case.
Right here? Fine, since you want to see it, Mother. I will grant your wish. Guards, bring noble consort Liang in here. Consort Yuan, I bear you no grudge, no ill will. Why would you harm my child like this? It wasn't me. I didn't do it. Enough. Your Majesty, the Empress, you must deliver justice for your humble servant. Consort Yuan. The evidence is clear. What have you to say for yourself? Your Majesty, please see the truth. Even if I had 100 times the courage, I, your humble servant, would never dare harm the child in noble Lady Liang's womb. My lady learned from somewhere that musk can cause a miscarriage. She ordered us servants to procure musk by any means necessary. Sew it into a sachet for the noble lady, causing her to lose the child. This was all orchestrated by Consort Yuan. Consort Yuan. We servants merely followed orders. Just now. You called her Consort Yuan. A slip of the tongue, forgive me, Your Majesty. A slip? More like a habit you can't break. How dare you overstep so brazenly? If I do not punish you today, it would be a mockery. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. Guards, bring the instruments.
She hasn't been convicted. How can you resort to torture? Your actions are so reckless, Empress.
Reckless? Even her own people have testified against her. If it were others accusing her, I would investigate thoroughly. But these are the ones who served her day and night. Her most trusted confidants.
Even confidants can be swayed by profit. Surely you know this, Empress?
You.
Enough. This old one will also try her hand at judging a case in the harem.
Mother Empress wishes to preside over the trial herself?
Does the Empress have an objection?
This daughter-in-law would not dare.
There is indeed Musk.
Mother Empress. I swear it wasn't me. I beg you to investigate clearly, Mother Empress. Did the musk crawl in by itself? Or perhaps, noble Lady Liang found her pregnancy too stable. So she took musk herself?
Yes, perhaps noble Lady Liang put it there herself.
That's impossible.
A mere jest. Of course you wouldn't poison yourself. Besides, such a tiny amount of musk could never cause a miscarriage.
Although Mother Empress is the revered Empress Dowager, you are a maiden untouched by such matters. How would you know musk is forbidden for pregnant women? Musk can induce miscarriage. Overuse can lead to infertility.
Since the Empress says this old one is ignorant, then let us summon someone who knows. Summon the Imperial Physician.
Your humble servant greets the Empress Dowager. The Empress Dowager greets the Empress.
When noble consort Liang miscarried, were you the one who treated her?
Yes, the fetus was expelled very cleanly. I also prescribed some medicine to replenish her chi and blood.
Are you saying that this trace amount of musk is enough to cause such a clean miscarriage for noble consort Liang?
Pregnant women are different from ordinary people.
There are many famous doctors in the capital and numerous imperial physicians in the palace. I will verify your words outside, so speak according to the facts.
Imperial Physician Li, speak plainly. I will bear the responsibility for you here.
Your Majesty, in my humble opinion, this musk is sufficient to cause noble consort Liang's miscarriage.
Guards, take this fraud, this worthless dog, out and behead him.
Wait. Mother. Imperial Physician Li was appointed by the late Emperor. How can you execute him without him making a mistake?
Asan, take him out.
Asan? Isn't he the regent's man? Long Zhongyan. I give you some face. So I call you mother in public. But everyone knows. You are not the emperor's birth mother, and the late emperor never consummated his marriage with you. Your position as Empress Dowager is undeserved. Do not be so presumptuous. How dare you? Very well. How dare a mere servant lay hands on me? How many heads do you have? Guards, take this wretched maid and give her 50 lashes.
Let me see. Who dares to step forward?
Empress, save me. Your Majesty, save your humble servant.
How dare you execute a meritorious official? Imperial Physician Li treated the late emperor.
Although I do not frequent the inner palace, I know exactly what each of you is doing. Do not think your dirty deeds behind the scenes go unnoticed. I would not interfere with your petty squabbles. But when you become so vicious as to cause a miscarriage and even frame others, I cannot stand by. Isn't that right, Empress?
I do not know what your Majesty is talking about.
Guiyuxian, you tell the Empress. What did you see outside the palace the other day?
Your Majesty, Empress Dowager, Empress, this servant went out of the palace the day before yesterday, and saw the maid from noble consort Yang side, Chunhua, getting an abortion drug at Baoyuan Hall. Don't talk nonsense. Chunhua is the most trusted maid by my side. She would never do such a thing.
Summon Chunhua.
Enough, Empress Dowager. Don't go too far. I hold the Phoenix Seal and oversee the affairs of the 6 palaces. This matter should be handled by me, as that would be most proper.
In the rear palace. Disrespecting one's elders. Disregarding filial piety, insulting the Empress Dowager, how should such acts be dealt with?
Replying to your highness, if a consort commits such a vile act, she is to be confined to the cold palace. Long Zhongyan, how dare you?
Asen, convey my order, confine the Empress to the cold palace. Anyone who disobeys my decree, kill.
Her Majesty, the Holy Empress Dowager, has arrived. How insolent. Release the Empress at once.
Empress Dowager Long has decreed. Anyone who obstructs shall be executed without mercy.
What is your status? What right do you have to send the Empress to the cold palace?
And what is your status, to speak to me in such a manner?
Little cutie, don't get too cocky. In this rear palace, aside from the empty title of Empress Dowager, what else do you have?
Oh? It seems I truly hold the title of Empress Dowager in name only. No one in the rear palace takes me seriously anymore.
If you know what's good for you, release me immediately.
Asen, go and summon several imperial censors for me. I wish to properly consult with them.
You. These censors are the most stubborn. This Long Zhongyan was, after all, the late Emperor's principal empress. If word gets out that she's being wronged in the rear palace, forget public criticism. If the regent seizes this opportunity to stir trouble, it would be troublesome. Long Zhongyan, what exactly are you trying to stir up?
I am, after all, the Empress Dowager of Great Liang, the Emperor's birth mother. I actually have no right to inquire into the affairs of the rear palace? Empress Dowager Tong, what is your opinion?
Sister, you naturally have the right to inquire.
Where is Chunhua?
Empress Dowager, spare me. It was noble consort Liang who ordered this servant to get the abortion drug. It was she who wanted to put consort Yuan to death. This servant was only following orders. Chunhua, I treated you well. How could you? In all the world. To think there exists a mother as vicious as you. It seems if I do not confess to this crime today, the Empress will not let me go. So what? As long as consort Yuan lives, the Emperor will never keep me in his heart. I was merely trying to forge my own path. Foolish. If you bore a prince, your standing in the harem would be secure. As the prince's mother, how could the Emperor not keep you in his heart? The imperial physician said, my womb is cold. Even if I conceive, it is extremely difficult to retain the fetus. In my heart, I know if the Emperor learns of this, he will certainly never look at me again. Only by having the one the Emperor favors most. 'Cause my miscarriage will the Emperor feel indebted to me. And I will not be left waiting at the door forever, hoping in vain for someone to come.
In this mortal world, a higher rank truly crushes those below. It was also difficult for the Tong family to agree to put on this act for me.
How can the harem tolerate such a vicious woman? First, imprison her in the cold palace for later disposition.
Empress Dowager Tong is indeed decisive in handling matters.
The Empress was momentarily misled, which led her to mistakenly believe consort Yuan was the culprit behind noble consort Liang's miscarriage. Now that the matter has been clarified, why not let it rest, sister? A small punishment as a warning should suffice. Kneel down at once and apologize to Empress Dowager Long.
I am punishing her not for her erroneous judgment, but because, as a junior, she dared to insult me with her words.
Your son knows he was wrong. I beg Empress Dowager, I beg Mother to forgive my crime.
I do not wish to be overly harsh on you, but you insulted me with your words. If I do not impose a small punishment, word will spread, and people will say the Great Liang harem lacks filial piety, righteousness, and shame. Empress Dowager Tong, she is your daughter-in-law and also your own niece. I leave her punishment to you.
Long Zhongyan, Empress Tong, for disrespecting Mother Empress Dowager and lacking filial piety, is punished with 3 months of confinement and must copy the Sutra of the Past Vows of Earth Store Bodhisattva 3,000 times to atone for her sins.
I am weary and will not see you out.
Your son takes his leave.
You stay. I still have questions for you. Kneel. Consort Yuan, do you admit your guilt?
This consort admits her guilt.
Go kneel outside the Roland Palace gate for 1 hour. You are not to rise without my command.
Your Highness. This consort thanks Mother Empress Dowager for the life-saving grace. Your Highness is protecting consort Yuan. Today, Your Highness stood up for her. After today, the Empress will surely hold a grudge against her. Now, Your Highness punished her in public. The Empress's side will then think that consort Yuan has also offended Your Highness. Even if she wants to settle accounts with consort Yuan later, she'll go easier. Even if noble Lady Liang's womb did not truly hold a stillborn, her child could never have been born. Because
the Empress is there. Noble Lady Liang's father is the Vice Minister of Revenue, and the Minister of Revenue, Tong Zia, is Empress Dowager Tong's brother, the current Empress's father. Noble Lady Liang tried to secretly bribe the imperial physician to deceive the Empress, but physician Li took Noble Lady Liang's silver, only to betray her. Such a person deserves to die 100 times over.
Your Highness never leaves the palace. How do you know so much?
In this world, there is only what this old woman doesn't wish to know. Not what she cannot know.
This Long Zhanyan not only snatched my position, but now dares to lord it over me, acting recklessly. Does he truly think the Tong family is easy to bully? Mother Empress Dowager, didn't you secretly have someone poison that little darling? Counting the time, it's been a year. Why hasn't he? The physician who reported back said his health has always been very poor, especially this past year.
He has never been off medication.
The physician checks his pulse every 10 days, saying only that his pulse is thin, deep, and slow. Sometimes present, sometimes not, a sign of prolonged illness. I'm afraid, with the Regent King protecting him, he won't die that quickly. After all, he is the Grand Empress Dowager's person. But isn't this too risky? To kill him, we need not act ourselves, Mother. Grand Empress Dowager, please rise. I have heard of today's events. You all, why are you so impatient? I decree that the Ministry of Rites prepare a gift list. Tomorrow, escort Mother Empress Dowager out of the palace to her residence for a few days. Aunt is wise. The Long family hates him to the bone. They surely won't let him off.
By decree of the Grand Empress Dowager, Mother Empress Dowager entered the palace, and has yet to see her family. I, pitying General Long's pain of separation from his kin, permit Mother Empress Dowager, Long Zhanyan, to return to her family home for a visit. General, please, a word in private. What are the Grand Empress Dowager's instructions? The Grand Empress Dowager says Mother Empress Dowager is homesick. This time upon returning home, she may stay for a very, very long time. The Tong family contends with the Regent King. Although the Tong family's foundation is deep, if we kill Long Zhanyan at this time, we will surely offend the Regent King. Then what about my Long family? General Long? How did our Empress Dowager, the mother of the nation, enter the palace? You should know better than anyone. General Long, you're a smart man. You must understand the current situation. Yes, thank you for the reminder, eunuch. Otherwise, this general would have almost made a grave mistake.
We respectfully welcome the Empress Dowager, the mother of the nation.
The banquet is ready. Please, Your Majesty, take your seat.
The Empress Dowager says there's no need for formalities. That wretch not only didn't die, but even became the Empress Dowager, the mother of the nation. What a stroke of luck for her. Silence. There are many eyes and ears today. Such words must not be overheard by others.
This morning one must first go to the ancestral hall to pay respects to my mother.
Yes.
Fortunately, before her return, I placed that wretch's memorial tablet up there. Otherwise, she wouldn't have let it go today.
Madam Long, you've done a good job with the surface work.
Your Majesty jests. How would this humble wife dare to be perfunctory? Second young miss. As a junior, you should kneel to the madam. You want this young lady to kneel to a servant? Impossible. Mother.
What this morning one wants is not just entry into the ancestral hall and placement on the altar, but also the Long family's incense offerings.
Madam Long, please offer incense. What? You actually want me to personally offer incense to her? Although her ladyship is now the esteemed Empress Dowager, she, Yang Jiume, is merely a bedchamber maid. I am the mistress of the Long Manor. If I were to offer incense to her, if this gets out...
Before entering the palace, this morning one said, my birth mother, was placed on the altar with the status of the Long family's legitimate wife. So what? Is Madam Long publicly defying this morning one? Do you wish to rebel?
You, don't forget, I am also your nominal mother. Heavenly principles and human ethics. The Empress Dowager is a model for all women in the land. Surely you wouldn't be ignorant of even this?
Mother. I'm afraid this morning one can call you that, but you cannot bear it. The vile deeds you have done, this morning one, has recorded each and every one for you.
Baseless matters need not trouble the Empress Dowager's memory.
Oh? But this morning one has indeed said, I would definitely return for you.
That wretch. How dare she make me, the dignified wife of a general, pay respects to a mere bedchamber maid? I will settle this score. I'll get it back sooner or later.
The Murong family's genes are truly remarkable. I've heard. Prince Chi is engaged to the Long Mansion and serves in the Ministry of War. Is your work going smoothly now?
How do I remember the Empress Dowager is only 17 or 18? But her tone is purely that of an elder to a junior. Luckily. Thank you for your concern, sister-in-law. As for the marriage, it was arranged by the Grand Empress Dowager. The regent arrives. Greetings, Your Highness.
I'm late. I hope you don't mind, sister-in-law.
Your Highness honors my family banquet with your presence, bringing glory to the Long family. I'm too grateful to mind. Why didn't I notice before that the regent has no heartbeat? If a person has no heartbeat but lives normally, either there's an immortal artifact within sustaining his life, or he's a living corpse shrouded in deathly aura, hiding from the light. It seems he belongs to the first category.
Jean Xin. I've seen Prince Chi. Sister, are you afraid I'll steal your spotlight? After all, when guests visited in the past, they spoke of us sisters, saying I was prettier than you. It seems true now.
This attire, though somewhat outstanding. The fiery red dress sets off your snow-white skin. It's actually, well, quite beautiful.
Your Highness, do you think Xaner is beautiful? Xaner is late and has no seat. I wonder if I can squeeze in with Your Highness.
My seat is small, I'm afraid. Brother, save me.
Jean Xin. You're an official's daughter, a general's child. Why dress like those lowly brothel women? Go change your clothes quickly, lest you disgrace the Long mansion. You clown who climbed your master's bed to rise. What right do you have to speak to me in that tone?
Silence.
Sit down and stop this nonsense.
The Grand Empress Dowager mismatched the Mandarin ducks, pairing Long Jean Xian. Truly wrongs Prince Chi. Your Highness, I toast you.
Thank you, Empress Dowager. This wine has a strong after-effect. 3 cups is the limit for ordinary people. She's drunk so many cups, yet shows no sign of drunkenness.
Everyone, enjoy slowly. I'm a bit overwhelmed by the wine and will retire.
Escort the Empress Dowager.
I'll escort my sister-in-law back.
Then I'll trouble Your Highness.
The Empress Dowager bears the weight of the Empire. You must take care of yourself in all matters.
You flatter me, Your Highness.
Flattery or not, I urge your majesty to take care.
Your Majesty, the people from the Long mansion seem to have ill intentions. Should we request that His Highness the Prince send additional guards tonight?
No need. What is fated to come will come. Adding more men is useless.
Your Highness, the Long Mansion plans to move tonight. Shall I send men to guard the Empress Dowager?
No need, since Long Chantian is actively seeking death. I shall grant his wish. It's a good chance to see just how capable this pawn I've nurtured truly is.
The old madam sent someone to ask if everything for tonight has been arranged, General.
Rest assured. The bandits from Black Wind Mountain have long been under my command. After it's done, we'll claim it was remnants seeking revenge. The Long Mansion's mission to eradicate the bandits was for the people's good. It's unfortunate they became targets of the bandits' grudge.
What others speculate doesn't matter, as long as the Empress Dowager understands the truth. However, I've heard the guard by her side, Asen, is formidable. He's a top expert from the Prince Regent's side. I fear those bandits might not be a match for him.
The wine she drank tonight was laced with soft fragrance powder. Half an hour after drinking, she'll be completely weakened. Forcing her energy will only backfire.
That little wretch is doomed tonight. Something's wrong. Adong. A tie.
It's fine. Extinguish the lamps.
Your Majesty, how can you sleep at a time like this?
Facing calamity, yet she remains so composed. Long Zhanyan, oh Long Zhanyan, should I praise your composure in the face of danger, or scold you for your foolishness?
How is this possible? Weren't we told this woman had no capable fighters by her side? Damn you, Long Chantian. You dare scheme against me.
It's fortunate you two were here tonight.
Since when did I become so powerful? It's been so long, why is there still no news? Well, the matter. Long Chantian, I trusted you so much. How dare you cause the deaths of dozens of our brothers? What do you mean by that? Ah! You just wait. What's going on? Didn't I order you to just put on a show? And not to harm anyone? Spare me, General. The ones who killed were 2 guards by the Empress Dowager's side. It can't be someone from Long Zhanyan's side. Asan is already drunk. The other 2 are mediocre fighters. How could they have hurt so many people? It must be the Regent's men. Now the Long family is completely at odds with the Regent. What are we going to do?
You wretch. How dare you humiliate me in public today? I'll make sure you remember this lesson. You think he'd give you any face?
Your Highness, we brought them back, but the Grand Empress Dowager. If she wants to promote the Long family, she doesn't need to resort to such a crooked scheme. She's not fit for him at all.
These 2 are still useful. Lock them up for now.
General, the second Miss and concubine Honghua have been captured. By whom? 2 men in black. Their identities are still unknown. Could it be bandits?
If it's really bandits, we don't need to worry. Bandits wouldn't dare completely offend the General's estate. They're just venting their anger. The most important thing now is that we can use this to our advantage. To get rid of Long Zhanyan. Mother, she's now the Empress Dowager, and she has the Regent's backing. The Long family can't openly move against her. Since the Long family can't handle this properly, we'll use the Prince of Qi. He's about to marry Zhang Exian. With a little guidance, he'll definitely be of use to us.
The Prince of Qi is close to the Regent, and he's his younger brother. I'm afraid it won't be easy to explain.
Humph. So what? He should understand that the one who wants Long Zhanyan dead isn't us. It's the Grand Empress Dowager. Besides, why would the Regent help Long Zhanyan? It's just to control her and contain the Tong family. Once she's dead, his ulterior motives can't be made public. Even if there's an investigation, it will only point to the Prince of Qi. The Prince of Qi will have to swallow this bitter pill.
But, Mother, he is, after all,
useless. Although the Regent holds great power, he still can't shake the Tong family's foundation. To stand firm in this chaos, we must assess the situation. Our Long family will simply follow the Grand Empress Dowager's decree.
Mother's lesson is correct. Guards! Invite the Prince of Qi. Tell him the second Miss has been kidnapped. The Empress Dowager has summoned him to discuss countermeasures.
Your Highness, hasn't Prince Qi just left? For him to suddenly arrange a meeting with you in the pavilion now, to discuss rescuing the second young miss. Could it be?
It's fine. Prince Qi is a man of the Regent. Surely he wouldn't harm me.
The General said the Empress Dowager summoned me to discuss a plan to rescue the second young miss. Why is no one here after all this time? Please be patient, Your Highness. Wait just a moment longer.
Guards. Assassins.
Who are you people?
Your Highness, save Her Highness.
Who dares to be so insolent as to attack the Empress Dowager in the Long manner? Forgive us, Your Highness, General. We were late. The assassins escaped. Only this sword remains. How dare you, Long Zhantian? You even dare to use me? What do you mean, Your Highness? You deliberately used the Empress Dowager's name to summon me here. Yet the Empress Dowager never appeared. So it turns out.
Your Highness, What grievance did my granddaughter have with you? That you would resort to such a vicious act?
What classic case of the thief crying stop thief?
The one who died tonight was the Empress Dowager. And in this world, how many people could possibly make the Empress Dowager die? Please think carefully, Your Highness.
So the Dowager thought to use my hand to kill her, is that it?
Who killed Long Zhenyan is not important. What matters is who bears the name, either the assassin or you, Your Highness.
If I remain silent, then the one who assassinated the Empress Dowager is a nameless assassin. If I insist on investigating, the one in the palace will inevitably pin the assassination charge on me. So everything today, from start to finish, was a trap. The goal was to drag me into the mire. Truly a brilliant scheme, Dowager. Who told her to trust only the regent? And Your Highness, you share a deep brotherly bond with the regent. Only an invitation from you. Would she not be wary?
Your Highness should understand. As a subject, if the sovereign demands the subject's death, the subject has no choice but to die. I had no other way. The lives of the 100 people in this long manner cannot be risked lightly.
Very well. I was also troubled by the lack of an excuse to withdraw from this marriage arrangement.
Since Your Highness has put it so plainly, I am not one to be obtuse. Our Long family daughters are precious and cherished, and not necessarily desperate to marry into the prince's manor. This old one would just remind Your Highness not to stand on the wrong side. Otherwise, being crushed to dust later would be a true injustice.
This prince is very clear about his stance. The same words I wish to say to the matriarch, lest in the future your clan is exterminated without knowing why.
Are you saying Long Zhan Yin is dead?
She was gravely wounded and fell into the lake, though no body was found. She is, after all, a woman, frail and delicate. It's likely she didn't survive. It was also my carelessness to have been used by Long Zhantian. A pity. Without Long Zhanyin, the three in the palace will have no one to restrain them. Enough. This piece is lost. We'll just cultivate another one. Sigh. Where are you going?
To the Long Manor.
Mother, although this lake is large, with so many people dredging it, they've practically turned the lake bed over. Why is there still no body? Could something have happened?
Keep searching until you find the body.
Your Highness, what is the meaning of this?
Your Highness, they failed in their protective duty. The Grand Empress Dowager has ordered all to be taken back to the palace.
It seems the matriarch would rather sacrifice the lives of everyone in the Long Manor to remain steadfastly loyal to the Grand Empress Dowager.
Yes.
And if this prince insists on protecting her people today,
Then Your Highness must first give the Grand Empress Dowager an explanation.
guards, arrest everyone from the Long family.
I am a second-rank lady of honor, personally infected by the late emperor. How dare you insult me like this?
Oh, so what? Guards, take all members of the Long family to the southern prison. Think carefully, matriarch. How many who enter the southern prison come out intact?
If that's the case, then let Your Highness first bind this old one and take me to the palace. Let the Grand Empress Dowager decide.
A mere few lives are not worth troubling the Grand Empress Dowager.
Murong Changtian, do not think that just because you are the regent prince appointed by the late emperor, you can act recklessly. If this matter is investigated, even Prince Qi will be implicated. You'd better weigh carefully.
Oh, is the matriarch threatening this prince?
This old one would not dare.
Since the matriarch keeps saying, tonight's affair concerns this prince, so all those present today shall be put to death.
How dare you? My Long family has served the court for 3 generations. Even His Majesty grants us some respect. How can you kill us without cause?
What is the Long family? You are not worthy to bargain with this prince.
Audacity. You dare to draw a sword and wound a second-rank lady of honor? The Grand Empress Dowager will demand justice.
Noisy.
Murong Qingtian. This is impossible.
My royal sister-in-law, truly, surprises me time and again.
I am glad I did not disappoint the prince.
You did it on purpose.
What do you mean, prince? If I did not test the waters, how could I force the Grand Empress Dowager and the Long family's ambition into the open? How could I make Prince Chi successfully annul this marriage? And how could I make the regent prince believe in my capabilities? Interesting. Aren't you curious, prince, how I managed to stay underwater for so long?
The process is unimportant. The result is, I'm very pleased that the Empress Dowager has the ability to protect herself.
Now the Long family's murderous intent is exposed. And they have completely offended two princes. If Long Zhanyan seeks revenge, then the Long family is surely.
Long Zhanyan, you were stabbed by a sword. And soaked in the lake for so long, yet you're still alive?
What? Are you surprised, General Long? Or is my survival blocking the Long mansion's path? I must say, the Dowager's plan was flawless. But you overlooked one thing. Prince Chi had no feelings for Long Zhanyan to begin with. If I had not conveyed my decree, why would he have come to the mansion to see the Empress Dowager?
There must be some misunderstanding. Perhaps you should return and rest well. The Long mansion will certainly provide a reasonable explanation.
Very well. No rush. This old woman will wait until the one in the palace fully reveals themselves, then uproot them completely. I shall see what kind of explanation the Dowager can offer.
Rumors say Long Zhanyan was once timid and foolish, utterly lacking in wit. Why is the Long Zhanyan I know like a different soul altogether? Escort the Empress Dowager back.
Your Majesty, how did you stay hidden underwater for so long? And from such a height, how are you completely unharmed?
A divine secret.
I intended to leave the Long family a shred of dignity. It seems that's no longer necessary. Summon Prince Chi to the palace immediately. What do you mean?
Rest assured, Your Highness. I know what to do.
Well, if it isn't the second miss of the General's manner? Utterly disgraceful. Get out of the way. Exionaire, what happened? What's going on? Quick, take them inside. If the palace finds out about this, the consequences would be unimaginable.
Imperial decree arrives. The Long family received the decree. Second miss of the Long family, Long Zhanyan. For improper conduct, bringing disgrace upon the family, the marriage with Prince Chi is hereby annulled. The Long family must properly discipline its members and rectify family conduct. If similar scandals occur again, severe punishment will follow. So it is decreed. Who was it that captured you? To have our Long family's reputation suffer such humiliation.
Few know about last night's events. Who else could it be but her, Long Zhanyan? I only regret not killing her back then. Chang Tian, go to the palace. The Grand Empress Dowager surely has a way to eliminate her.
Yes, Mother.
Useless. Can't even handle this small matter properly.
On your anger, Empress Dowager.
When will you ever learn to control that hot temper of yours? Does the Empress Mother have a brilliant plan to report to the Grand Empress Dowager? Taoist Fong has been brought in.
Fong Jizi, the esteemed master from Sui Mountain, a highly revered and virtuous practitioner. The Grand Empress Dowager once showed him favor. If he testifies that Long Zhanyan is indeed possessed by a demon, then killing her would be justified. What manner of demon dares to possess the Empress Mother, the Empress Dowager?
Fong Jizi is a man skilled in medicine, divination, astrology, and physiognomy. He is proficient in all, with profound foresight and uncanny predictions. In the past, the late emperor even wished to summon him to the capital as national preceptor. I fear this visitor's intentions are not good.
I never imagined the Long family would resort to such methods to deal with me. They've truly thought of everything.
Taoist Fong is a revered cultivator. Now that he says, you are possessed by a demon, the Long family is only concerned for the Empress Dowager's safety. Humph. The Long Manor has already spread rumors of a fox demon in the capital. Even if we kill you today, the common people won't blame the Long family.
Guards! Bring the dog blood. By the urgent command of the law. Heaven is round, earth is square. By the 9 chapters of the law. All demons and evil spirits are forbidden to trespass. Violators will be utterly destroyed by heaven and earth. Today, this humble priest will act on heaven's behalf and vanquish this evil creature.
Snake.
Oh,
Where did this charlatan come from? How dare you disrespect the Empress Dowager? You're asking for a beating.
outrageous. I am. Hey! You really are.
Enough nonsense. Get lost.
I have plenty of ways to deal with you.
And he calls himself an enlightened master? Such rudeness.
I never imagined the Empress Dowager truly had evil spirits aiding her. It seems this one has cultivated for several hundred years.
Ah. Could it be that even the priest is helpless against Long Zhangyan?
The Great Zhou possesses a legendary dragon soul. It's currently in the hands of the regent, Murong Tian. This dragon soul gathers the spiritual energy of heaven and earth and can suppress evil spirits. Once the dragon soul is unleashed, this demon will surely perish. Fong GZ. I heard this person has always been indifferent to fame and fortune. For him to seek you out now, I wonder what his intention is. This humble priest reads Your Highness. I wonder what brings the priest here. Your Highness, this humble priest has come this time to borrow something from Your Highness.
Oh, to borrow something from me?
This humble priest wishes to borrow Your Highness's dragon soul.
How does he know the dragon soul is in my possession? That object is not with me.
In the past, the late emperor invited this humble priest to the capital to serve as an official. At that time, this humble priest had other concerns and could not serve the late emperor. However, I did once have a long night talk with the late emperor at Longevity Mountain. The late emperor mentioned that the dragon soul was with Your Highness.
Then you should also know that the dragon soul is a national treasure of Great Zhou. It is not to be lent out lightly.
This humble priest has heard that Your Highness has been searching for the medicine sage. The medicine sage and I are somewhat acquainted. I could write a letter and have him come. You know the medicine sage? Your Highness, only the medicine sage can cure the imperial concubine's illness.
Priest, are you bargaining with me?
I wouldn't dare. It's just that this demon's cultivation is profound. The dragon soul is needed to suppress its evil aura. Rest assured, Your Highness. Unless it is absolutely necessary. This humble priest will not misuse the sacred object.
I will give you only 3 days. If after 3 days, the medicine sage has not appeared at the regent's manor, you know the consequences.
This humble priest understands. I will definitely return the dragon soul on time. Not a single scratch on the sacred artifact. I gave him the dragon essence. Are you sure about this?
3 days is nothing. I can handle it. Saving my mother is the priority. Have someone follow Fong Jizi. And keep a sand by Long Zhanyan's side. Something just doesn't feel right.
Halt! My master sees no one. Stand down.
The Long family has repeatedly tested my patience. You truly deserve death.
Demon. Do not think possessing Sister Yan's body will save you. Today, the Long family will uphold justice, even against our own.
This humble Taoist will not let you wreak havoc upon this world again.
So-called master, you can't even tell right from wrong.
Enough talk. I've already set up a barrier. You won't escape tonight. Prepare to die.
Touch my aunt, and you go through me first.
Tonight, I shall act on heaven's behalf and slay this demon. This is impossible.
Master, stop wasting words. Kill her now. Ah,
This jade pendant, isn't this the one I casually carved? I even accidentally got a drop of blood on it. The blood of the Long family's law enforcer can ward off demons and immortals. But how did it end up in his hands?
The dragon essence's power is immense. If not dealt with quickly, I fear even I cannot control it. Everyone else, get out of here now.
ah. And, if you don't act now, I'm really going to die.
How can this be?
This dragon essence, stained with a drop of my blood, is indeed a demon-slaying artifact. But in the hands of someone like Feng Jizi, it will only harm the innocent.
Your Highness.
What kind of monster are you? To actually destroy the dragon essence.
Oh? So you still think I'm a fox demon?
Your cultivation is profound. I admit I'm no match for you. But heaven's justice is clear. A wicked demon like you will be dealt with by a true master.
Stubborn fool. Do you not know that among humans there are bad ones? And among demons there are good ones? You cannot judge them all the same.
You demons cultivate, striving to become immortals by slaughtering lives and killing the innocent. Extremely cruel methods.
And aren't you also a cultivator? How much more noble are you?
Do not compare this humble Taoist to you vile beasts. You are not worthy. This humble Taoist has but one question. Might the Empress Dowager deign to answer it?
Speak.
What manner of demon are you?
How dare you? Which of your alloy dog eyes sees this lady as a demon? My lady is actually the...
Ash, hold your tongue. Do you know the origin of the dragon soul?
Legend says the dragon soul was forged from the essence of the Long clan's descendants, who uphold the laws of the three realms to vanquish demons and evil spirits.
Since you know the dragon soul is a weapon against evil, no demon or malevolent being could possibly destroy it. Why then do you dare question if I am a demon?
Could it be that you... Impossible. This humble Taoist could not have misjudged.
You need not know my identity. You need only remember to tell the people that the fox demon, which once possessed me, has been exorcised. I am fine now. The Long Manor's talk of a fox demon has spread like wildfire. You must quell it.
Even the Grand Empress Dowager's chosen man is useless. That villain's life is truly tenacious. 3 times we've tried, yet we've failed to eliminate him.
Your Majesty, calm your anger. I've heard the assassins of Moon Shadow Pavilion have never failed a mission. This group is certain to take his life.
Then why haven't you hired them yet?
It's not that I don't want to, but Moon Shadow Pavilion's fees are exorbitantly high. Recently, the Long Manor was robbed by mountain bandits. The family treasury is nearly depleted.
Attendants. Fetch the silver. Your Highness, it's terrible. The treasury in our palace has been burgled. All the silver has been stolen. What?
What petty thief would be so bold as to dare rob even the Empress Dowager's treasury? Master, please quickly see if there's any way to save the prince. The prince's life is being sustained by the dragon soul. This old monk is powerless to help. Alas. The court is unstable, and the princess consort is ill. We must find a way to save the prince. Perhaps there is still one person who can save the prince. Who is it? This person is named Long Wu. She is of a reclusive nature. I fear she may be unwilling to involve herself in court affairs. Long Wu. I have indeed heard her name mentioned. I will send someone to find her at once. I just wonder how much longer your Highness can hold on. I have done everything in my power. Maybe I can temporarily protect your Highness's heart vein. But I can only sustain it for 3 days. My spiritual power is limited. I can only hold back the cold energy for the time being. When the sun sets, the cold energy will gradually grow stronger. Your Highness will suffer a deadly backlash and unbearable agony.
You're saying Murong Qingtian's life relies on the dragon soul. If the dragon soul shatters, he dies too?
That's right. By the way, why are you so nervous about that regent, Aunt?
Nonsense. I just think. He has such a handsome face. It would be such a shame for him to die like this. Besides, I was the one who destroyed the dragon's soul with my own hands. If he ends up losing his life because of this, won't that just add unnecessary sin to my account? Tell Asan to catch 2 people for me. You all keep watching the Long Mansion these days. As for what happened last night, I will settle every score with them one by one.
Catch people? Where are you going?
To save someone. I am Longwu.
Your Highness. Right now, I'm the only one who can save you.
I see that you're only around 18 or 19 years old, Mr. Longwu. Do you really think you can cure me?
Perhaps I can.
Perhaps.
If your Highness would let me try, there is at least a 50% chance.
Leave me. My body is incurable. Why waste the time?
Are you certain, your Highness? Apart from me, I fear there is no one else in this world who can save you.
Oh,
Your Highness only has 3 days left. If you intend to root out the Tong family's power completely within 3 days, I can tell your Highness very clearly that it is simply impossible.
a commoner dares to recklessly discuss state affairs? Do you know what crime this is?
If your Highness wishes to punish me, I will not argue. But I still want to remind your Highness of one more thing. You can eliminate their military forces, but what about their people's hearts? How many people in court are loyal to Grand Tutor Tong and Empress Dowager Zhongxian? These forces will rise again after your Highness's death all the same.
That's easy for you to say. There isn't a second dragon soul in this whole world. With this frail body of mine, what can I do?
A mere dragon's essence, if I, Longwu, desire it, is nothing difficult. Just a drop of my blood is needed. To forge the dragon's essence, we must first find a piece of superior jade.
I'll go at once. In the meantime, I must ask you, Master Longwu, to stay and watch over the prince at the mansion.
If your Highness wishes to look, you may do so openly. However,
What?
it's just that I, for one, truly have no such inclinations. There's no need for this, your Highness.
It's just that I feel Master Longwu's appearance bears some resemblance to that of the Empress Dowager.
Could he have seen through something? What does your Highness mean by that? Are you implying that I, this young master, look rather effeminate?
Precisely.
You. Forget it. You're the prince. I won't argue with you. It seems the cold energy backlash is beginning.
Get away. I don't need your help.
You actually want to suppress it with 5 minerals powder? Are you mad? Do you not know that for an ordinary person, an overdose can easily lead to possession or madness?
Get away.
If not for me tonight, your life would have been in grave danger.
Just now I...
Still not getting up? Could it be the prince truly has such inclinations?
You're injured.
It's nothing. It doesn't hurt.
Might I ask if Master Longwu has heard of a certain Maoshan technique in Taoism that can make a woman's outward appearance take the form of a man?
Oh? I haven't heard of that.
But this method can only maintain the appearance. It cannot truly change a person's gender. It was I who injured you. I will take responsibility. The throat, so is indeed fake. Master Longwu, your way of doing things truly does not seem like that of a man. I would not wrong you without cause. Your every move is under my watchful eye. What is your true purpose in approaching me? What exactly are you trying to do?
I fear your Highness has forgotten. It was you, Prince, who sought my help.
So what if it was?
Since the prince is well, I shall return tomorrow.
Attendants.
What are your orders, Your Highness?
Send someone to the Long Manor immediately. See if the Empress Dowager has left the manor today.
Your Highness, no one has seen the Empress Dowager. Leave the Long Manor these past few days.
However,
Did any nearby commoner see anything? Young Master Longwu was seen entering and exiting through the manor's back gate.
Longwu appeared in the capital over a year ago, and the one in the palace has also been quiet for over a year. She seems obsessed with male beauty, but it's just a cover to conceal her whereabouts. Long Zhanyan, who exactly are you? Guards. Since our Empress Dowager is preparing a grand gift for the Long Manor, the prince, will naturally lend a hand.
My blood is truly valuable. The dragon's essence is complete. The prince will awaken soon.
Why is the medicine saint here? The Imperial consort heard the prince fainted and sent me to examine him. I just didn't expect a master to be hidden in the prince's mansion.
In terms of medical skill, the medicine saint is naturally superior.
Stop!
I almost forgot. Even though I govern the laws of the three realms, I am now flesh and blood, and I can be injured.
Long Zhanyan, your time is up. Old Taoist, what nonsense are you spouting? This is young Master Longwu. Longwu is Long Zhanyan. She personally destroyed the dragon's essence and harmed the prince. Fortunately, she didn't guard against the medicine saint. Otherwise, this humble Taoist might not have been able to wound her. This...
Are you alright?
Thank you, Your Highness. I'm fine.
Your Highness, please step back. This humble Taoist will now dispense heavenly justice and vanquish this demon.
I'll handle this myself. A fine cultivator you are. I originally intended to spare you, but you show no remorse, colluding with the Long Manor, and repeatedly trying to kill me. Since that's the case, don't blame me for being impolite.
Your cultivation is high, but you're gravely wounded now. You're no longer my match.
With such meager cultivation, you dare boast before me? Ignorant fool. Even if you don't recognize me, you should recognize the dragon staff in my hand.
The dragon staff? You? The executor? Impossible. How could you be here? Stop! Brother Fong has cultivated for many years. He is virtuous and respected. If you, demon, dare harm him, I will stop treating Her Highness the consort.
Who are you to negotiate with me? A subordinate offending a superior deserves death.
Yes.
I told you before, your status is important now. It's good to be cautious, don't you think?
Your Highness jests again. No matter who I am, the one saving you today and the one killing Fong Jizi can only be young Master Longwu. Your Highness is well aware, aren't you? After all, I saved your life. Is your Highness repaying kindness with enmity? No need to be in such a hurry.
I didn't mean to. This is painkiller. Take one if it hurts.
Thank you.
Where are you going at a time like this?
Fong Jizi knew I wasn't a demon, yet insisted on hunting me. Someone must have ordered it. Now that he's failed, the one behind him must be anxious to find a new way to deal with me. If I delay returning, wouldn't that waste their good intentions?
May I offer my assistance?
In that case, trouble your Highness to go to the palace.
Go to the palace?
Yes. Go to the palace and help me invite someone.
How did Her Highness get injured like this?
It's nothing. This minor injury won't kill me.
Still in the mood for fun? Your wonderful father has prepared a new surprise for you.
Sigh. I wanted to pretend to be benevolent, but since someone insists on seeking death, I need not be polite anymore. Remember to leave 2 alive.
Understood. Finally, we can take action.
Stop playing around. Finish this quickly.
Who sent you?
Want to die? It won't be that easy.
They've been in there so long and haven't come out. Could they have failed? No. We cannot fail this time. I've had men seal off the area. Long Jianyan, let's see how you escape tonight.
That old scoundrel's methods are truly despicable.
Why are you panicking when you have an old man here?
Long Jianyan, you really are lucky.
The dragon family has repeatedly hit me. I didn't expect this situation today.
Empress Dowager, what are these words? Van would clearly have come to the rescue when he saw a fire in the Empress Dowager's courtyard.
Listen, if you don't want your family to die today, just be honest. Who are the people behind you? Otherwise, the mourning family will let you know what it means to survive, unable to find death.
Yes, it's General Dragon. He promised that if we kill you, give each of us a large sum of money. It will also keep our family well fed and clothed. I also asked the Queen Mother to spare my wife and children. You can't pour dirty water on Ben.
General Dragon has a defense.
You.
If the Empress Dowager had not found an excuse to cure the dragon family's sins, there is no need to buckle such a big charge for the dragon family.
What the old lady means is, all this is the mourning family deliberately revenge the dragon family.
Dare not old, but just want to remind the Queen Mother. What a mere assassin said is true. Don't be so cold to the heart of your loved ones. The Empress Dowager was once attached to the fox demon. The general used it to remove the fox demon. A little radical means that caused the Empress to misunderstand. Bother with the family, but that's also for the sake. For the safety of the Empress Dowager, now the fox demon has been removed. Why should the Queen Mother be forced?
So the dragon family is determined to refuse to plead guilty.
Longfu has the support of the Queen Mother. As long as he is killed, he will not recognize it. How can she be a powerless harem woman? My dragon family generation Zhongliang Queen Mother is also a child of the dragon family. How can we do such a big thing? I think there must be some little people in the way of things today. Deliberately set me up by the dragon family. We can't take this injustice for nothing. How can we plead guilty?
With the one-sided words of these assassins. It's absurd to think of convicting General Ben.
Open your eyes and tell lies. The evidence is conclusive. Do you still want to fight? Where did an unruly maid dare to be so rude? You are the maid. Your whole family are all maids.
In that case, the mourning family need not waste any more breath.
The Empress Dowager knew her mistake and was good. The dragon family was also a big family. Tonight's thing when?
The people will put all the dragon's family in prison.
Bastard. Do you even know what you're saying?
You unfilial wretch. You've lost your mind.
Long Jianyan, have you gone mad? The Long family has fought countless battles for the Empire, achieving glorious victories. You can't just execute them on a whim.
The Long family has overstepped, showing no respect for hierarchy. Their crime is even greater now. Then, let the execution be scheduled for autumn.
Her Imperial Majesty, the Grand Empress Dowager, has arrived.
Your Majesty, you must uphold justice for the Long family. Your Majesty, please see clearly. For generations, the Longs have protected the nation. To be slandered like this is a grave injustice.
Your Majesty, my loyalty is solely to the state. I harbor no thoughts of treason. I implore you to investigate thoroughly.
What audacity. The guilty party accuses first.
Long Jianyan, you have immense nerve. Without proper investigation, relying only on the words of a few assassins, you would have the entire Long family executed? Have you no respect for me, your Empress Mother? Have you no regard for imperial law?
The Long family, under the guise of vanquishing demons, used the Fengjizi of Moonshadow Pavilion and other assassins to repeatedly attempt my murder. When their plot was exposed, they tried to burn the evidence. If not for the Prince Regent's mercy, sending skilled guards to protect me, I would have been killed long ago. Which of these accusations is false? Which wrongs the Long family? The Longs have served the court for generations. For this to happen now brings me great sorrow. But the dignity of the royal family cannot be violated. If this is not investigated severely, everyone at court will live in fear henceforth.
Humph. But now Feng Jizi is dead. Who can prove these claims of yours?
Oh, what if I, the Prince Regent, can vouch for him?
This is a grave matter. Your Highness cannot rely on mere hearsay.
How I conduct my affairs requires no lessons from others.
Your Highness, do not be deceived by Long Zhonyan. This is a deliberate frame-up.
Everyone at court knows. The Prince Regent and the Empress Dowager have always been close. Your testimony cannot serve as evidence.
The Long family truly has immense nerve. Now, you don't even hold me, the Prince Regent, in regard.
This old servant dares not.
At this point, the Long family still tries to twist the truth. How laughable. Asen, bring them in.
We pay our respects to the Grand Empress Dowager, and Prince Regent. These two are the true culprits who attempted to assassinate the Empress Dowager a few days ago. Spare us, Your Highness. We were forced. It was General Long. He ordered us to kill the Empress Dowager, then toss the prepared sword into the lake to frame the Prince of Qi. We admit our wrongdoing. We beg Your Highness and the Empress Dowager for mercy. You two wretched servants. How dare you spout such nonsense? I could have your entire family wiped out.
Old fool, still trying to threaten people at a time like this? To back Long Zhonyan up. The Regent's men are truly going all out.
The Prince of Qi is my brother. He's been falsely accused for no reason. Is it wrong for me to stand up for him?
Even so, you can't condemn the Long family based on mere words. There might be more to this story.
The Long residence has repeatedly plotted against me, then pinned the crimes on the Prince of Qi. Now we have both witnesses and evidence. Yet your Majesty still shields the Longs. What is your intention? Could it be that all of this was done on your orders?
How dare you?
Regarding today's events, I wonder what His Majesty and Minister Chen think.
We pay our respects to His Majesty. We pay our respects.
Whom do you wish to summon?
The current Emperor, and Minister Chen, father of Consort Yuan. The Longs have Her Majesty's backing and military achievements. To uproot them completely requires a decree from His Majesty. Minister Chen is upright and just. With him present, His Majesty won't dare to openly favor the Longs.
Your Majesty, what are you doing here?
Well played, Long Zhonyan. You deliberately summoned me to use my hand to annihilate the Longs completely. Your Majesty, the Longs have committed treason. Not only did they slander the Prince of Qi, they also attacked the Empress Dowager so viciously. According to the law, they should be executed to the ninth degree.
We implore your Majesty to issue the decree.
Guards, as the Empress Dowager commands, arrest everyone from the Long residence. Are you satisfied with this outcome, Mother Empress?
Your Majesty is wise.
Now, your ladyship and the Tong family are completely at odds. When we return to the palace, they will surely not let you off the hook. What should we do?
If I didn't oppose them, would the Tongs have spared me? When dirty water is thrown at you, saying the innocent will be proven innocent is useless. The only thing that works is throwing twice as much back. If the Tongs still want to fight, I'll fight them to the end.
Outrageous. That wretch Long Zhonyan. How dare she set me up? She knew the Longs were my people. Yet she insisted on forcing the Emperor to execute them. Isn't this openly challenging me? Empress Dowager, please calm your anger. Don't harm your health over this. I thought she was just a concubine's daughter from the Longs, easy to eliminate. But I didn't think she could be in front of our eyes. Escaped another bullet and now, even Jaina was used by her. There is no room in her eyes for mourning. After all, the Emperor is your own grandson. It's just because he's not partial to the public. But if the Empress Dowager is wrong, the Queen Mother can also use the Emperor's hand to get rid of her, can't she? The Queen Mother can still remember a year ago when Rulon Palace came out. Before the Queen Mother's rumor of the harem, you told me. Such as staring at the Longdong handmaiden found. The musicians tried to escape from the palace. Yang was arrested as an assassin. I'm in jail right now. If she's really innocent. Why do you have to sneak people out of the palace? My aunt is right. Go and bring those musicians and their families to the mourning family. This time, never let Long Zhonyan turn over again. Yes.
See also Queen Mother, Queen Mother.
How dare you dare to force the Empress Dowager to do such a foul harem?
Empress Dowager Mingjian, we and Mother Empress Dowager are innocent. There's nothing wrong with it.
Oh, how dare you keep your mouth shut and mourn for what happened to the harem? If you don't want to be forced, it's still her. Long Zhonyan active seduction failed. This is a matter of royal face. All you have to do is be honest. Explain to the two Empress Dowager how she entered the palace, and how to have an affair with the Empress Dowager. You can save your own life and that of your family, or else. Ah.
It was the sovereign who arranged me to enter the Rulon Palace. Empress Dowager, please let our family go.
Regent.
How can you betray the prince when he treats me with great kindness? Both the sovereign and the empress have the ability to protect themselves. What about us?
You guys are loyal and don't think about yourself. You should also think about your family. You only need to move your fingers to mourn your family. You can put your entire family to death at once. Not one left behind.
The two Empress Dowager Mingjian did not dare to talk nonsense. It was indeed the sovereign who sent the four of us to the palace. The Mother Queen Dowager has indeed summoned me for many nights in a row.
The imperial decree of the AI family. Bring Long Zhanyan. The mourning family should thoroughly investigate in public. Go and invite the emperor if all this is really the regent's arrangement. Then Long Zhanyan's crime would not just be defiling the harem. If we can use this chance to plant a thorn in the emperor's heart, it will be easier to get rid of Murong Qingtian in the future.
Your Highness comes and goes in my roll-on palace quite freely now.
In this palace, one has to face a pack of wolves alone. If I didn't come, how could I repay the life-saving grace from my royal sister-in-law?
Your Highness, something's wrong. This servant greets Your Highness.
What happened?
Guard Yang brought a group of people heading straight for us. Probably the Empress is retaliating. Is it possible?
Not the Empress, it's the Grand Empress Dowager's people. Jinru, you go out first. I have some words. I wish to speak with the prince alone.
But if someone with ill intent sees Your Highness staying overnight at Roland Palace, I fear it will bring harm to you, your ladyship.
It's fine. I have my own way to handle it.
Yes.
Just now, RC were the four Zhu, Lan, and Mei. We're also taken by the Grand Empress Dowager people, likely to bring up past affairs again. Have you thought of a countermeasure?
It was expected. We exposed her in public at the Long residence. How could she tolerate me? Since it's come to this, it's better to take the bait ourselves. Using their own force against them is more efficient.
So if my royal sister-in-law's plan again? My worry seems rather unnecessary.
The four Zhu, Lan, and Mei were personally trained by Your Highness, yet they were captured so easily. That was probably also Your Highness's arrangement, right? Using my hand to sow discord between the Emperor and the Tong family. Your Highness truly has a clever scheme.
My royal sister-in-law grows ever more astute.
May I ask why the Grand Empress Dowager has summoned me so urgently?
Long Zhanyan, what vile deed have you done? Does it need to be spelled out?
Empress Dowager Long, as our mother, you actually had an affair with another man. In the harem after our father passed away. Do you confess?
Confess? I am innocent. Why should I confess?
You still dare to be stubborn at a time like this? Repeat what you confessed to me earlier.
Ever since I entered Roland Palace as a child, the Empress Dowager indeed summoned me to her bedchamber many times. I can testify, it is true.
I treated the four of you quite well. Is this how you repay my kindness?
Your Majesty, please understand, we are but humble musicians. How would we dare to falsely accuse the Empress Dowager?
Long Zhanyan, I have pitied your loneliness. I have turned a blind eye many times, but you, as Empress Dowager, have utterly disregarded the royal dignity. This is a capital offense.
Preposterous. Utter nonsense, Grand Empress Dowager, based solely on the biased words of these few servants. You would accuse me of wrongdoing?
Clearly, it is you who lacks propriety and defile the harem.
Very well. Since you foreclaim, I summoned you to my chambers repeatedly. Do you recall what was said and done during each summons?
Well, Empress Dowager Long truly only has performed music and discussed musical theory.
If that's the case, how can this be called defiling the harem?
Insolent. The Emperor is present tonight. If you do not confess truthfully, no one can save you.
Grand Empress Dowager, did you not just say moments ago that their four families are in your hands, so they dare not lie? Why blame them now? Could it be that all of this, like that matter of the Long family, is all under your direction, Grand Empress Dowager?
Do not slander me. My only concern is for the royal dignity. Long Zhanyan, you, as Empress Dowager, summoning so many musicians to your chambers at night is improper to begin with. Surely you're not trying to say these men were not actively summoned to Roland Palace by you? If this vile woman dares admit to colluding with the regent, the Emperor will surely not spare her.
I give you one chance to confess truthfully. If there is a single lie, your 9 clans will be exterminated. Speak! Why did you truly enter Roland Palace? Who is behind this? Emperor! You still hesitate? Guards! Bring their families forth and execute them before their eyes. Your Majesty, no.
The regent holds high authority. How could he not know the strict palace rules? How could he secretly collude with a woman of the harem?
I speak the absolute truth. Please, Your Majesty, spare my family. Outrageous.
Jian Heir, Long Zhanyan and the regent have been secretly colluding for a long time. Now it seems that defiling the harem was merely a pretense. Their true aim is likely treason. Keeping her alive is a great threat to the royal family. In my view, the urgent task is to execute her immediately to eliminate the threat.
Empress Dowager, do you have any defense?
The Tong family scheme is truly devious. First, they coerced a few musicians to slander me, accusing me of defiling the harem. Now, they use their mouths to drag the regent into this, pinning the treasonous label on him. Their intentions are utterly despicable.
The evidence is clear, yet you, wench, still dare to deny it?
Empress Dowager, with all witnesses present. What conspiracy do you and the regent have? Confess the truth.
Since someone is falsely accusing me and the regent, why doesn't your majesty summon the regent here for a direct confrontation?
The emperor's position in court is still unstable. If Murong Qingtian uses this to coerce him, I fear she might slip away again. By my decree. First, confine Long Zhanyan to the cold palace. Tomorrow in court, we will confront the regent directly.
Grand Empress Dowager, to condemn me so hastily. Doesn't your majesty wish to know what he is truly afraid of? If I were truly improper, why would it only be revealed today? I suspect someone in the shadows coerced these servants to fabricate these lies to slander me and the prince. Your majesty, what do you say?
It's your own misconduct that gave them the leverage. Enough. Drag him away at once.
Wait. Empress Dowager, what do you mean? Do you know something?
Your majesty. Are you truly this blind? Not only are there testimonies, coerced fabrications, but if the regent and I truly intended to rebel, how could we be so easily caught with such leverage?
I think you overestimate your cleverness, believing you could deceive everyone, only to be exposed.
The Tong family is so desperate to see me dead. Have you not considered, once I am gone, whose power will remain in control?
You venomous woman, daring to sow discord between mother and child.
You've only recently ascended the throne, your court footing unsteady. Yet someone, in your name, continuously plants their cronies in court, seizing key positions. Now, using these baseless charges, they attempt to eliminate me and the regent. The next step. Will it be to move against your majesty?
Nonsense. I act solely for the imperial family, to secure his throne. That is why I investigate this matter thoroughly. How could I intend harm to the emperor?
If that is so, then why not dare to summon the regent for a direct confrontation?
The regent has arrived.
I pay my respects to your majesty. Grand Empress Dowager.
Oh, why do you come so suddenly?
I heard someone is suspecting that the Queen Dowager and I are colluding, plotting rebellion. Such a huge charge, I cannot bear it. Of course, I have to come here in person to check it out. Empress Dowager, please go on.
The emperor is the son of heaven, burdened with the great responsibility of the entire empire. But now he so easily believes such full-of-hole slanderous talk, and comes condemning me in full force. Have you ever thought whether you are really protecting the imperial dignity, or just being used as a pawn by others?
This.
Silence. The emperor is my own grandson, and Empress Tong's own son. How could we ever hurt him? Spreading such vicious rumors. Your intentions are wicked. Guards. Long Zhanyan has committed insubordination. Throw him into imperial prison.
If you weren't hiding something, why would you act so hastily? People from the Long family and Feng Jizi have repeatedly tried to kill me, determined to put me to death. Only someone with this much power. Check whether these two honorable Empress Dowagers of ours have also been manipulated by others.
Impudence. The Tong family has deep and solid roots. My aunt is the Grand Empress Dowager of this nation. She is the most honorable woman in the entire world. You venomous witch did wrong, and she punishes you for the emperor. What's wrong with that?
I am still alive. Yet the Grand Empress Dowager is already making decisions for me like this. Since when has this empire become the Tong's empire?
Long Zhanyan, you are sharp-tongued and vicious. I really underestimated you. Jian Heir, you are still young. Don't be incited by this slut. Think about it. Why would we ever hurt you? Don't let this false appearance cloud your judgment and chill our hearts that have worked so hard. For the imperial family.
What a wonderful act of self-victimization. But all those dirty deeds, they can't stay hidden forever. Your Majesty, Empress Zhongxian is cruel and ruthless. She has not only repeatedly plotted against the Empress Dowager, but also made my mother's concubine sick for years. Such a vicious person. How can she be qualified to be the Grand Empress Dowager of Great Zhou?
Murong Qingtian, do you have any proof for what you said? Even if you are the Prince Regent, falsely accusing me is still a great crime.
Uncle, the Grand Empress Dowager has always been dignified and steady. There must be some misunderstanding.
The late emperor knew exactly how I entered the palace on his deathbed, yet he still chose to make me empress, entrusting me and the regent to jointly assist the new emperor, to ensure the Murong family's throne isn't stolen by outsiders. Your Majesty, who do you think those outsiders were?
Wretch, cease your poisonous words.
If you've nothing to hide, why can't it be spoken?
I've said my piece. Your Majesty should reflect on yourself. Are you truly surnamed Tong or Murong? Does this throne belong to the Tong family or your Murong family?
Your Majesty.
Enough. Out of respect for your seniority, I wish to avoid this extremity. But you remain obstinate. The Grand Empress Dowager is unwell. From today, she shall remain in Xinang Palace to recuperate.
Jian Heir, she's your own grandmother.
Mother Empress, you should return to your palace if you've no further business. All heed, without my decree. No one shall disturb the Grand Empress Dowager's rest. Disobey, and you die.
though this revealed the Tong family's ambition to the emperor. With the Grand Empress Dowager's faction now fallen, the Tong family won't let this go. At court, a storm is surely brewing.
Court matters are my responsibility. But you, sister-in-law, alone in this deep palace, perhaps keep Asan by your side. His martial prowess offers protection.
Are you worried about me, Prince?
Merely concerned that harm to the Empress Dowager might destabilize the court.
Oh?
As Empress Dowager, entrusted by the late emperor, to assist the new emperor alongside me, your safety is part of the political landscape.
You weren't in the palace when the late emperor passed. Aren't you afraid my words were merely lies to escape?
Had I heard them initially, I might have thought so. But haven't I witnessed your capabilities, sister-in-law? Whoever you were, whatever your identity. As long as our goals align, I'm responsible for your safety.
Prince,
Prince Ranger Tong has returned, but didn't see the emperor. Instead, he went to Qingning Palace overnight.
And the emperor was exceptionally cold toward me tonight. He even hinted that the harem should prioritize virtue. It's clear that Long Zhanyan has been whispering in his ear, planting the idea of deposing the empress. Now that the Grand Empress Dowager is under house arrest, if your position as empress is also threatened, I fear. Grand Tutor, you're here. Excellent. As long as father is willing to stand up for us, the emperor surely won't dare to depose me so easily. Father, what should we do now? The emperor is growing more and more displeased with us, and some ministers at court are beginning to side with the regent.
As the empress of a nation, the more critical the situation becomes, the more you must keep your composure. What's the use of all this weeping?
Although I am the emperor's birth mother, the empress's seal of authority ultimately rests with you, the empress. If the emperor truly deposes you and elevates another consort, not only will the Tong family lose its foothold in the harem, but the entire court will also kick us while we're down. Our family's influence is being restricted everywhere in the court. If we don't find a way soon, we'll be completely uprooted. We should never have allowed that Long Zhanyan to establish a foothold in the harem. We should have killed her long ago.
She's just a woman from the inner chambers. Is she worth your anger? Besides, I have fought countless battles over the years, achieving great military feats. Does the emperor think the mere title of empress is enough? The empire, if Mu Rongjian is unworthy of it, I can take his place.
Such words should not be spoken carelessly. Walls have ears. Auntie is right. After all, we are in the palace. If the emperor were to find out.
The Tong family's influence has been deeply entrenched in the court for years. If not for Mu Rongjian's interference, this empire would have belonged to the Tong family long ago.
Are you planning to rebel? Father.
Indeed. If the emperor refuses to cooperate, I can also have him killed.
No. No matter what. Jian'er is my own flesh and blood.
Such womanly compassion. Those who achieve great things cannot be bound by trivialities. If he dares to stand in my way, don't blame me for being ruthless.
Auntie, don't worry. As long as His Majesty is willing to be obedient, Father certainly won't harm a hair on his head. Please set your mind at ease.
Now, Mu Rongjian holds the military power, and his ambitions are vast. He and Long Zhanyan are working in collusion. If we don't eliminate these two, even if I obtain the throne, I fear there will be no peace.
The palace is heavily guarded, and both the regent and Long Zhanyan are protected by skilled guards. How can you possibly harm them?
As long as I reactivate the soul trap formation, no matter how skilled they are. To escape it, they'll have to be prepared to pay a heavy price. Anyone who dares oppose the Tong family will face eternal damnation.
Chancellor Tong actually dares to raise a private army.
Not only that, but even the emperor's personal guards, eunuchs, and even the decree messengers have mostly been replaced by Tong family members. It seems the Tong family can no longer restrain themselves.
What's worse is that at this very moment, the emperor is likely kept in the dark, unaware that his surroundings are now filled with the Tong family spies. If he isn't warned in time, his life could be in danger. I must return to the palace today.
No.
Empress Dowager, you just defeated Empress Dowager Zhongqian, and you were recently injured. If you enter the palace alone now, Xinjiang would never be at ease.
I will accompany my sister-in-law. Good.
How dare you? You presume to barge into my bedchamber? Uncle, is this true? The Tong family harbors such ambition?
It's the absolute truth.
Whether it's true or false, your majesty can verify it for yourself.
Attendants, prepare my robes. I'm attending court.
Your majesty is ill and should rest. Affairs of state are important, but not more important than your health.
The Empress is right. I was inconsiderate.
Your servant takes her leave.
This is rebellion. This is utter rebellion. Now I'm imprisoned here. Uncle, Mother, do you have any plans?
Your Majesty should act as usual. Any unusual behavior might alert them.
Since Chancellor Tong is determined to wipe out the regent and me, we should give him that chance.
Mother, what do you mean?
Your Majesty, I want you to voluntarily hand over military command to Chancellor Tong.
What?
And, you must truthfully tell the Empress that during this time, the regent will be playing chess with me in Roland Palace. However, this plan of mine may require the regent to endure some hardship.
Sister-in-law, why are you so sure Chancellor Tong will come today?
Isn't it obvious? I calculated it. Alright, enough. With just the two of us here, why play the fool, Prince? Recent reports from the border are frequent. If Chancellor Tong wants to seize military power quickly, he must request to lead a campaign, and before he leaves, he would never allow. We'll ignore these two variables. Look, here they come.
Chancellor Tong, how dare you barge into the Empress Dowager's chambers with so many men? What is your intention?
Pray tell, how have I offended you, Chancellor Tong, that you bring such a large force?
Naturally, to take both your lives.
You can't even be bothered to pretend anymore.
Long John Yin, you've repeatedly opposed the Tong family. I cannot let you live today.
I'm afraid all your scheming, Chancellor, will end up being in vain.
Was the regent? Your foundation is unstable. If you submit quietly, I might grant you a whole corpse.
The Tong family secretly forges weapons and hard assassins. Such reason, how dare you even speak of taking my life? Utterly presumptuous.
You think you've seen through everything, but you're merely seeking your own death. Once this soul confusion array is activated, even with wings, you cannot escape.
This array seems to suppress martial power. Be careful.
Ashi. It's fine. This matter does not require your intervention. Ridiculous. A mere soul confusion array to harm this old one? You underestimate me far too much.
Today is your day of death.
Your Highness.
Ha ha ha, don't worry. Soon you'll join him, Chancellor Tong. The garrison defending the frontier has been annihilated. His Majesty orders you to lead troops immediately to repel the enemy. Not a moment's delay. Mu Rongqing Tian blocked my sword. His lungs are injured, beyond saving. Long Zhangyan is also wounded. He'll be hard-pressed to act for some time. Once I secure military authority, my plans can proceed without wasting a single soldier. As for the Northern D, we just need to secretly send the princess over first, to temporarily stabilize the situation. You got lucky today. Guard this well. Don't let even a fly out.
What a fool. I told you to make a show of it, not to truly take a sword for me.
Your Highness.
Don't worry. With me here, he won't die. Jinru. Find a way to summon the Imperial physicians, the more the better. Hui Yun. Is everything prepared as I instructed?
Your Majesty, rest assured, this time we will uproot the Tong family. Completely and utterly.
What did you say? You want my daughter to marry into the Northern D?
Indeed. Sending the princess to the Northern D will temporarily stabilize the situation. Once I fully control the court, I will personally bring her back.
No. My daughter shall never go to that harsh, desolate land. She has been pampered since childhood. How could she endure the Northern D's bitter climate?
Your Majesty, those who achieve greatness must not be bound by trivialities. The princess's sacrifice is for the Tong family's eternal legacy.
Is there truly no other way?
Opportunity knocks but once.
But she's my only daughter.
So what? Without me, the Grand Tutor, do you think your position as Empress Dowager would be secure? Should the Tong family's great enterprise collapse, I fear even your lives would be in danger. At first light tomorrow, I will send men to take her away.
Mother, I don't want to marry for alliance. I don't want to leave you. I don't want to go to that distant, strange land. I truly wonder if my royal brother and I are even your own flesh and blood. Why have you come?
To help you, of course. Are you aware? I possess the secret letters. Between Grand Tutor Tong and the Northern D, everything he does is to seize the throne. Even if the princess marries there, she'd be a lamb sent into the tiger's den. Moreover, you know the Northern D's ways better than I. Empress Dowager Tong should be well aware. Whether the princess lives or dies, would be uncertain.
Yet you have repeatedly opposed me. Why should I believe you? Aren't you afraid I'll send word, summon him back? To kill you with his own hands?
Because you are not only Empress Dowager Tong, but also a mother. You are a clever woman. You understand perfectly well. If Grand Tutor Tong gains power, the first one he will kill is your own son, the current emperor. Besides, I never intended to vie for power with you. It was your Tong family who insisted on taking my life.
Princess. Safe travels. The troops are here. Regent Murong Qingtian is rebelling. Follow me into the palace to protect the emperor. The poison. Poison.
This medicine was sent by the regent, yet it's poisoned. What are you waiting for? Save His Majesty.
Grand Tutor Tong, you've entered the palace with a large army without summons. What crime do you think this is? Murong Qingtian has colluded with the Northern D tribe to rebel. His Majesty ordered this Grand Tutor into the palace to protect him. This is the Emperor's personal secret edict. You, as the Imperial Guards, follow me to protect the Emperor. Step aside. What's happening? Why have we been summoned in the middle of the night? Regent Murong Qingtian has risen in rebellion. He poisoned His Majesty, who now lies unconscious. Unable to govern, I, the Grand Tutor, shall temporarily assume the throne and oversee state affairs. Absurd! Anyone who resists will be considered an accomplice of the Regent. If the Regent truly rebelled, how could we have received no news at all? Furthermore, for such an important decree, why are there no witnesses? Grand Tutor Tong, you are clearly forging an imperial edict. You intend to usurp the throne. The Emperor has been poisoned with an incurable toxin. Murong Qingtian was also severely wounded by me. Once I take the throne, it's a done deal. What can these old fools do then? How dare you? I am the Emperor's uncle, already holding great power. Why would I rebel? It is you who dare question the imperial decree. But I heard the Regent was seriously injured yesterday. He's unconscious. Naturally, it was I who discovered his treasonous heart and wounded him when he was off guard. Otherwise, do you think this empire today would still belong to the current emperor? Grand Tutor Tong, the late emperors will clearly state that maternal relatives must not interfere in politics. You hold military power, privately form factions, and have long violated this taboo. Fellow ministers, if we allow him to forge this decree today, the court may become the Tong family's sole domain tomorrow. The Northern D are invading. Grand Tutor Tong was ordered to lead the army north to repel them. Why, tonight? Are you here in this hall? Could it be? I have said, any who question are to be treated as the regent's equal. It seems you need a lesson to understand your place. Guards! Execute these traitors. On the spot.
Halt. The Emperor's decree is here. Let me see who dares defy it. Grand Tutor Tong, do you know the penalty for colluding with the Northern D, forging an imperial edict, and attempting regicide? Any single charge is enough to execute your entire clan.
Execute my clan? Empress Dowager, you dare speak baseless accusations? The Northern D army presses at the border. I was entrusted with this critical mission, as everyone here knows. Yet you twist right and wrong, framing me. If not for Murong Qingtian's intent to rebel, why would I return after leaving?
Grand Tutor Tong keeps accusing Regent Murong Qingtian of treason, but where's your proof?
I have solid evidence. The Emperor has been poisoned. The Imperial physicians are trying to save him now. The one who poisoned him is none other than Regent Murong Qingtian. The Empress can attest to all of this. But you, Empress Dowager, instead of staying quietly in the inner palace, you bring an edict of dubious authenticity to stir up trouble in court.
Dubious authenticity? Very well. Then why don't you, Grand Tutor, first open the edict you hold and show it to everyone? Does it bear the Imperial seal?
Is law. Are you, Empress Dowager, willing to defy this universal taboo?
I'd like to ask Grand Tutor Tong instead. The Emperor lies poisoned and unconscious. You were entrusted with a critical mission to lead the northern expedition. So when did you obtain that edict you're holding? What? Too scared to verify it? Let me show you how it's done. As for its authenticity, all ministers may step forward to examine it.
Indeed. This is the Emperor's handwriting. The seal is also genuine.
As for whether the inner palace can intervene, the late Emperor left a decree. If treacherous officials rebel, I have the authority to act on the Son of Heaven's behalf. But you, Grand Tutor, hold a military tally yet keep your troops idle. Are you waiting for the Emperor to pass, so you can rightfully usurp the throne?
Outrageous. Out of respect for your title as Mother Empress Dowager, I was reluctant to be ruthless. But you keep slandering me. Don't blame me for being impolite. Everyone in the palace knows. You and Murong Qingtian are in cahoots. Who knows if you were involved in this treasonous plot? If Grand Tutor Tong has a clear conscience, why not follow the Empress Dowager's example? Open the edict you hold and let us verify it. Exactly. We'll know the truth as soon as we see it. If it bears the Vermilion Imperial seal, we'll believe it. Show us the seal.
If Grand Tutor Tong still dares not verify the seal, it proves he has ulterior motives.
Ha ha ha. You know the Emperor remains unconscious to this day. So where did your edict come from? I see you are clearly colluding with Murong Qingtian. First, you overthrew the Grand Empress Dowager. Now you seek to control the Emperor to command the lords. Your intentions are vile.
You truly won't yield until you see your own coffin.
Imperial Guards, hear my command. Grand Tutor Tong has raised a private army, plotting rebellion. By the Emperor's decree, you must capture all remaining Tong faction members this time.
Guards! Seize this treacherous Empress. Report! The Imperial Guards are on the move. They're surrounding the palace. Impossible. How could you possibly command the Imperial Guards?
While you were arguing with this Dowager Empress just now, tens of thousands of troops have learned the truth and will no longer obey you. The private soldiers you raised have also been slaughtered by the prince. If you don't surrender now, when will you?
Nonsense. Murong Qingtian took a sword from me, piercing his vitals. He's probably lying in a pool of blood right now, barely clinging to life. You think this little time you bought is useful? How laughable.
Oh, really? It seems Grand Tutor Tong is unaware that this Dowager Empress's medical skills are no worse than those of the Imperial physicians.
Impossible. Even if he's alive, without the Emperor's command token, how could you mobilize the Imperial Guards?
You thought your little trap could hold me? That was merely this Dowager Empress luring the snake out of its hole.
Spreading lies to confuse the people. I will uphold justice today, starting with killing you, wretch. Stop! Grand Tutor Tong, have you forgotten? This is the Empress Dowager Mother. If you harm her, the crime is equivalent to treason. Treason! How much has our Tong family contributed to the court over the years? And how did the late Emperor treat the Tong family? Don't you know, you sour, stinking scholars? This empire rightfully belongs to the Tong family.
Treated harshly? The Grand Empress Dowager in the rear palace, the Empress Dowager Mother, and the current Empress, which one doesn't bear the Tong surname? Such imperial favor, and you see it as harsh treatment? Truly, a thief's heart never dies.
Pa! only giving titles, yet handing the regency power to Morong Tian. Why? I've fought battles north and south all these years. And in the end, I can't even hold military power. Isn't that harsh treatment? Outrageous. You are now powerful and honored, the Grand Tutor of the court. How can that be harsh treatment? Enough talk. Today, I will sit on that throne.
Oh? Then let's see if you have what it takes.
Seeking death.
Dare to hurt her and see what happens.
Have you all seen it? Morong Tian stole the command token. As the Emperor's maternal uncle, it is my duty to execute him.
Sister-in-law, are you hurt?
No.
The Emperor has not yet regained consciousness. I still have a chance. The Tong family hasn't lost. Morong Tian. You privately led the Imperial Guards to storm the Golden One Hall and injured me. And you still dare claim you are not rebelling?
Rebellion. Open your dog eyes wide and see what this is.
The Emperor's decree? Impossible. His Majesty hasn't left his chambers in days. He's unconscious now. You must have stolen this decree. You all saw it. Morong Tian stole the decree. As the Emperor's uncle, I have the duty to execute him. Empress Dowager Tong is here. Ha ha ha. Right, my actions. Empress Dowager Tong can vouch for everything. Her status is higher than Long Zhanyan's. She will surely prove my innocence. Empress Dowager, you've come just in time. Tell everyone, all of this is a plot by Long Zhanyan and Morong Tian. They seek to usurp the throne. I am the one the Emperor entrusted.
They are the true traitors.
Empress Dowager, just speak the truth.
Speak! You are the Emperor's mother, my own sister. Your words carry weight, of course.
All of this was orchestrated solely by Grand Tutor Tong.
Do you know what you're saying?
Stop pretending. It was you. You colluded with the Northern D, plotting rebellion, even willing to sacrifice my own children. Today, I will expose your true face before everyone.
Well, with things like this, do you still dare deny it?
Fine. Very well. Everything I've done all these years was for the Tong family. And now, at this critical moment, you turn against me. Utterly despicable.
Enough talk, Grand Tutor Tong. Your conspiracy is fully exposed. Surrender now.
Once they see the signal, the Northern D will lead their army to breach the border. Even if I fall, I'll drag all of you down with me.
You didn't really think the princess took your secret message and married into the Northern D, did you?
What do you mean? How is this possible? I personally put you on that carriage. How can you be here?
Because the one you put on that carriage was a fake princess all along.
What?
Trying to send a warning? In your dreams.
Could it be you knew about my plan all along? The military tally was a deliberate trap?
From the moment you colluded with the Northern D, your every move has been under my watch.
No. But the Emperor was clearly poisoned.
I told you long ago, everything you've seen. It was merely a ploy to draw you into the game. This antidote can neutralize all poisons. For 3 days, no matter what they slip you, nothing will harm you. However, I need you to put on a show for me.
What kind of show?
Turn their scheme against them. Lure the snake out of its hole.
Very well. Then I shall trouble my uncle and the Empress Dowager this time, to help me root out all the traitors within the palace.
And
The Emperor has arrived. Long live your majesty. What's wrong? Are you surprised to see me alive, Grand Tutor Tong? The Empress has committed treason by attempting to poison me. She has been thrown into the dungeon. And you, thinking you could control me by replacing a few guards? How laughable. The Tong family plotted treason. Attempted regicide. The evidence is irrefutable. What punishment? Grand Tutor Tong, do you think is fitting? You cannot kill me, your majesty. I am your uncle. Oh. In that case, when my dear uncle tried to kill me, Why didn't you consider that you were my uncle? Guards! Arrest all the Tong family traitors. Let not a single one escape. Decades of careful planning by the Tong family ruined in a single day. I cannot accept this. Die! Your Majesty, look out! Yesterday's events were only resolved thanks to the Empress Dowager and my uncle's decisive actions. Otherwise,
The Tong family's ambition had been brewing for years. Now that they have been completely eradicated, Your Majesty need not worry any longer.
Indeed. By the way, for the Empress Dowager and my uncle to visit so early, is there another important matter?
Not exactly important. It's just that I, having stayed in this palace for so long, feel stifled. I wish to see the world outside, to travel and enjoy the scenery.
Does the Empress Dowager mean she wishes to leave the capital?
Yes. I only stayed initially because I promised the late emperor to help you stabilize the court. Now you have grown up. It is time for me to go out and wander a bit.
Your Majesty, I come today to resign from my post as Prince Regent. Her Majesty wishes to travel the world. I am willing to accompany her, to ensure her safety.
Impossible. Although the Tong remnants are gone, the court is not yet stable. How can I manage without my uncle's counsel?
Chancellor Jiang and Minister Liacourt are both capable men. Your Majesty can consult with these two ministers on any issues.
As for the inner palace, Empress Dowager Tong is virtuous enough to manage affairs. Furthermore, Consort Yuan is the daughter of Grand Tutor Chen. The Chen family is upright and loyal. Consort Yuan is gentle and virtuous. Virtue and talent combined, she is the ideal choice for Empress. She will surely help Your Majesty manage the harem well.
Your Majesty is now capable of handling affairs independently. My skills are best used to accompany the Empress Dowager in traveling the mountains and rivers. It's a life of freedom, not a waste.
You too, don't tell me.
This is the late emperor's edict. He had already decreed this. He and I were merely in a cooperative relationship. If I am unwilling to stay in the palace, I may leave at any time.
Mother Empress, Royal Uncle. Are you both truly determined to leave?
Emperor, you have been clever since childhood. You will surely be able to govern this realm and make it prosperous and strong. If you encounter difficulties in the future, send someone to find us. Even though we will not be in the palace, we will certainly offer you counsel.
Since it is so, I will not insist on keeping you. However, Mother Empress and Royal Uncle must take good care of your health outside. If you miss the capital, you may return at any time.
This world is vast. Wherever the Empress Dowager wishes to go, I, the Prince, will accompany you.
The prestigious Regent Prince abandons this position of immense power. Don't you, Prince, feel it's a pity? I'm afraid you might regret it later.
No matter how great power is, it cannot compare to being able to see all the world's scenery with you. In my heart, you're the most important.
Enough. I am not a lovesick fool. My standards are high.
Yes. Once we leave the palace, let's first go to Jiangnan. I hear the misty rain there is breathtakingly beautiful. And there are all kinds of delicious pastries, sure to please the Empress Dowager.
Mother, father, what are you doing? Brother, wait for Lingling.
Murong Ching Tian. Longer is also your own son.
Look at you, treating them so differently. A daughter should be doted on.
All right. Mother will play with you.